Hello, my name is Saltbot. I am Kismet's co-host for this evening. Welcome to Kismet's stream and thank you for dropping by once again. Tonight it's time to get back to PC gaming with the Kismet Overburdened with Love PC. Thanks to all of you, we can take this stream to another level. Let me open up the vault door and let's go inside. Kismet is waiting for us.
Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. My name, Kismet. You guessed it. Gosh, you guys are so good at guessing. You're so good at guessing. Hello everybody, thanks for hanging out in the stream. Sorry for my quick exit yesterday. I was having a rough night. I love seeing those emotes. Having a rough night last night, but man did I get a lot done yesterday and the day before and the day before that. I feel like I am on a momentum train that can't be stopped. I am crushing it. I, of course, doing some amazing stuff today. Tease. Can't see it yet. See it soon. You'll see it very, very soon. Working on a whole bunch of other stuff as well. Sorry I got a bit ill there. Got to a point in which I said, you know what? I'm not going to be able to stream tonight if I don't head out and rest up and try to get into the right mind frame. Get into the right mind frame. Get things going on. And feeling so much better. Feeling so much better since I got some rest. Then I got up and I feel like I got a lot done today. Got my ISP dude to show up. He showed up and was like, oh man, you got an ancient cable running to your pad. And I'm like, oh, well, fix that ancient cable. He literally pulled another cable from the post out in the back of my yard, ran a cable across my yard, and said, you know what, they'll come out and they'll put this in the ground later. So literally they ran a brand new, like really thick cable from the patch thing straight into my house. It's like running a giant internet pipe to my house. And he's like, dude, that's like 10 times better than what you had before. I'm like, awesome. We'll see. We'll see tonight, won't we? We'll see if I go offline. If I go slideshow, type slideshow in there. And then when I come back, you type a 1 so I know that I'm back. We'll see how it goes. If it doesn't happen, then that guy's the best guy ever. I like that guy. Now, I have 2 connections. I have 1 connection, of course, for the stream. 1 connection for uploading like a boss over there. Maybe you've seen one or 2 of my videos come up lately. Basically, we got that going on, and it makes it a lot easier for me so I can do kind of 2 things at once. Like right now, uploading like crazy over there. Uploading like crazy. They take a while. They take a while to upload. Now, what we're doing right now is we're going to play some 7 Days to Die tonight. I know you guys are like, Kismet, you haven't played Fallout 4 in forever. I mean, like a couple days ago. I'll be playing some Fallout 4 tomorrow, Wednesday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be playing it for a few hours, and I feel like stopping playing it. And then we'll play some more 7 Days to Die as well. Now, I had another one of those moments today, everybody. I had another one of those moments where I woke up and I went, I got a brilliant idea. I got a brilliant idea. I wonder if it works. I wonder if it works. So we're going to do a bit of trial and error today. We're going to be fooling around, seeing what we can do. I love my little emotes flying around. It's so awesome. Kismet Love train right there. Or that's the Kismet Love right there. And then you get the train on the other one. Let me see if my other emote came through. I checked it earlier. Let's see if they did. Now, it's so weird. They said, well, Kismet, they're approved separately. And I'm like, why would they be approved separately? Isn't that, like, completely inefficient to do, like, here's one emote, and then here's another one, and then a week later, here's another emote. That seems completely odd to me. As a production person, as somebody who's done graphic design for 25 years, who has done, you know, very, very expensive projects, $1 million projects, worked on $1 million computers. I've worked on a lot of stuff. As a production person, that seems incredibly, incredibly inefficient. You would think you would look at the person's brand, you would look at their emotes, you would make sure it wasn't, you know, some obscene emote or whatever, and then say, okay, these all look good, boom, and then send them all at once. Why would you send them separate? I have no idea. I have no idea why you would do them separately. It makes no sense to me. But if that's their production schedule, then they need me in there, and I'll straighten them out. I'll straighten them out. I'll teach you how to do some production, peeps. You got to do it the most efficient way possible so you get it done the quickest way possible so everybody's getting their emotes, like Chewy over there doing his emotes. Chewy's doing his emotes, getting them going. Daniel's got his going in the chat. So let me go ahead and say hello. Nope, still pending. Still pending that other emote. I know what it looks like. I know what it looks like. Oh, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. All right, let me say hello to all the awesome peeps. Roro, I saw that host at the top of the stream, and thank you so much for that awesome host. Waves the people and prepares their lurk mode so he can scavenge all things for Kismet to assemble in new and interesting ways. Thank you, Ro. Appreciate that. Razetto's hanging out as well, saying hello to Chewy and to Chewbacca and to me as well. Hello, Raz. Great to see you, buddy. And, of course, speaking of Chewy and Sister Wolf, my awesome mods also hanging out, backing me up here in the stream. That's right. I got the best mods on Twitch. Don't mess with them. Be respectful. They're the greatest. Show them lots of love in the chat. Show them lots of love in the chat all the time. Every minute of every day. Aquatic Pimp saying, woo, epic intro. I know. I love that intro. It actually gets me pumped for the stream. Every time I come in, I'm like, woo, I'm pumped. I'm ready to stream here. Let's do it. Let's get fired up. So I'm fired up and ready to go today. I see Daniel the Red also in there as well. There's a crazy Aussie throwing his Kismet love in there. I like that. I like that. I like me going to other people's streams and throwing it down and saying, look what I got. I got my emotes. I know. I'm excited. I mean, they're partnered. Some of those people are partnered streamers. They had emotes forever. But hey, it's exciting for me. It's my first couple emotes. First one. Wait till I get the caboose on there. You guys are gonna lose your mind. Gonna lose your mind when I get that. So there we go. Hi there, crazy Aussie. So let's dive straight in, everybody. Let's dive straight in. Let's get in to that 7 days of die and figure out where we left off before. All right, here we go. Now, right here in 7 days of die, as you can see, we're down in this little bunker that I built. Well, I had to exit quickly because I had to lay down. I literally shut all my computers off. Normally, I leave them running. But since I was having that internet issue, I just shut all my computers off and literally laid in the bed and went to sleep. And man, that was probably the smartest thing for me to do. But it looks like they came in, built some boxes down there. How I hate those boxes. How I hate those boxes. I can't tell you. They are ugly, 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 ugly boxes. But we're going to get it going here. I'm going to say hello to my team here in just a minute. We're going to get it rocking here. We're going to get it rocking. First, let me go ahead and unlock all of these. I had realized that I had unlocked them right when I logged out. I mean, I had left them locked when I logged out, but they could have came in and just used an axe on it to break the lock. But I don't think anybody thought of that, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Whatever works. So I'm going to go ahead and drop off all the stuff that I have on me right now. Try to get that going. Oh, my sounds are not working. Because I have them probably off. There we go. Let's crank it up a bit. There we go. There we go. Now, if you haven't played this game before, I call this game Fallout 5. It is amazing. I guess you can call it Fallout 5 plus Minecraft. It is really super fun. It is incredibly addicting. I absolutely love this game. I just play and play and play this game. I could play it all day, every day. It's that fun. It's that fun. So I had some ideas for things to do tonight. And we're going to try those tonight. We're going to try those. We're going to go ahead and get some rebar frames here. We're going to use those in a bit. We've got some cross bolt. We'll go ahead and put the boxes in the boxes. How about that for like a matrix deal? And then we're going to keep our beef stew and stuff. We're going to need that. Maybe some repair kits. What else am I going to need? We're going to use our fire axe and our wrench. Notice how I put the stuff in there and then I take it back out again. That's so I can kind of micromanage it later. Got some lead there. That's nice. So I've got myself a whole bunch of stuff here I can use later, including the gas barrels here. This is all stuff that we can use later on. And I'll let them come in and go in and kind of transport this stuff up there. I don't like to put stuff at ground level. If a zombie comes down in here, they will destroy all the stuff at the ground level. That's why I never put anything ground level. I don't care if it's at bedrock. I never put it at ground level because I have seen those destroyed before at ground level. So I never put them. I always do them at least 4 blocks up. But we're going to need to run back to the base. And right now, it is about nighttime. So I'm going to go ahead and run to my thing here. Let me go ahead and jump onto the teamwork server here. Boop. There we go. Hey, everybody.
Hello. Hello.
And there we go. As you can see, we got a bit of a bunker that I built right here. We also have a bit of an area up here where we have a bunch of stuff that I'm going to go ahead and grab all that, put that down in our bunker as well. Because I thought, you know what, if a roving horde comes through here, they can knock this down, and then all that stuff's going to fall down and get destroyed. So I probably should do that real quick, so there's nobody sneaking up. I always feel like someone's sneaking up on me all the time. So let's go ahead and grab all this. Let's go ahead and move all this stuff from these top drop boxes, if you guys don't mind, and put it down in these lower boxes. I've got them unlocked now. Again, sorry I left those locked, but I had to go. I had to log out, or that would have been it. Boom.
No
So what we're going to do is, this is kind of like a hobbit hole, right? This is a hobbit hole where we put all of our stuff.
Any particular
done.
order?
No, just throw it all in there. This is kind of like our hobbit hole where we're just going to, you know, kind of put all of our stuff in here. If we need anything in here, we'll have it in there. But really, it's just to kind of hold... It's just kind of hold everything for right now. And I actually got to run back to the main base here in just a few minutes and do that. But remember what I'm getting here. There we go. Boom. Just throw it all in there, and eventually we'll take this all out of here, and we'll either move it forward to another base that we might build, or we will move it back to our old base. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so I'm going to try something, you know, basically trial and error. Try something new. Now, I've done the kill box before. I've crushed it. No problem. No problem. Easy doing the kill box, right? Oh, that one's being used. What do we got over here? Nothing. Okay. No problem doing the kill box. I could build that again. I also had the thought that maybe my kill box is a little too big, right? Maybe I built it too big and I have a bunch of blade traps, unnecessarily a lot of blade traps. I had that thought today, and I'm like, I always try to rethink my stuff, right? I try to rethink it and say, how could I make this better? What kind of iterations can I do on the stuff that I have, right, to make it a bit better? And basically, I'm going to go ahead and try that today. I'm going to try something a bit different and kind of stretch what I can do, right? Stretch out what I can do in all the stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and grab all the loot, bring it down here. If we can transfer it from those little brown boxes into the big square boxes as well, and then take those brown boxes out, because it's tendency for those, if a zombie falls down in there, he's going to take out those brown boxes. All right, Rose on the job, Rose on the job. Now, if you'd like to be part of our community server, that's what it's there for. If you are hanging out here in the stream, that's what it's there for. You can go in, be part of our community server. If you're really amazing on our community server, and if I happen to hear it from Dothraki and from Daniel the Red that you guys are being amazing, I might even invite you to come over to a teamwork server and work with us over here as well. So let me know. Let me know in Discord. So what you do is you go into Discord. You go ahead and go into our lurker channel. Say, Kismet, I would like to be part of your community server. Now we'll read the instructions and read the rules at the top there. It's pinned to the top, and then I'll give you a shot. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Let me go and press some buttons here. Bam-a-rooney. Bam-a-rooney. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I like to have my own little theme song. My own little theme song there. All right. So that's not my bike. This one's my bike. There we go. It's cool how I can repair other people's bikes. So yeah, I've got my stuff in here. I got my food and water? No, I did take that out. Okay. And I've got this engine with me, which I probably should take back. I've got my wrench. And what else do I have got here? I got this. I didn't bring my stone. I put that stone back in there. Now, this is really nice. This small engine is really nice. That we can go ahead and use as power to our base over there, as well as I'm probably going to do some power over here. So I'm going to go get my wire tool, and I'm going to go make something at our forges. Now, I could make a forge probably with the stuff we have, but we're just going to run back real quick, try to make some stuff, and then come back here real quick. I'm going to be running back and forth for a bit, guys, so if you guys just want to loot the area or do whatever you want to do, go for it. Boom. So I'm going to run back to the base. Now, of course, we've got this nice road here that goes right up through the mountain that I'm just going to go for a little bit of ride. I love riding on the scooter. It is super, super fun. Woohoo! There we go. What else we got? Looks like I've hit my... Been making odd choices lately. What odd choice did they make other than the... wildly spam of the follow thingy. Well, I mean, hey, that's 223 new follows I got for the last couple days. I mean, that's nice. That's nice, but it seems very impersonal, those follows. So I have my follow thing off right now. So if you do come in and you press the follow button, I do appreciate that greatly. Like K-Trim did about 7 hours ago while I wasn't even streaming. Probably because he got auto-added as they go. Now, I have a feeling that that's going to even itself out over time as a lot of people go in, they get that Twitch app, and then they are automatically added and so forth. And then it will kind of even out because there won't be that many people just constantly logging into the app. And that's what happens on launches of apps and when you update features and whatnot. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. They're trying to get more people to hang out in Twitch, and that's okay. I got no problem with that. I like more people part of the community. That's awesome. That's awesome. Twitch has one of the greatest communities ever, especially the 7 Days to Die and my Fallout community are amazing. my actual community here, all my peeps who press the follow button, are part of the Kismet Army. Those people are exceptionally awesome. Exceptionally awesome. I appreciate all of you. All of you hanging out tonight. I'm going to have a good night. I can feel I'm awake. I had some good rest. I got lots of stuff done. I'm in a good mood. I'm ready to do this. Ready to do this. Get my thing to turn here. There we go. Too much bouncing. Bouncy, bouncy, bounce. I don't want to end up in the water. Oh, a little too much bounce. So you have a little too much bounce. Now I want to end up in the water down there, so I got to be careful. Now I use the W, A, S, and D keys on the keyboard. I am playing on PC. The PC right now has the most updated version of it, which is Alpha 16, which is what I'm playing. I'm playing B129 or Beta 129, I guess, or Patch 129, depending on how you look at it. And basically, I'm just kind of running through these various towns over here. Now, there's a couple towns here. You can see there's one over here that we've come over and looted, kind of in the snow biome. And then ours is over here. Our original base is over here in this kind of plains biome. Now, we've got ourselves a little bit of a bridge over here, if I can find it. I believe it's in this direction. Now, I can also go that way, and there's also a bridge that way, but we've actually made a bridge over here. I found the thing. We've actually made a bridge over here, and thanks to Alaska came in and built that, so that we don't have to go all the way around every time, which is awesome. There we go. And as you can see, we built out this big mega base here. Still got to put that one in. That bugs me when I see that one missing. Anybody else have that problem? When they see that one missing and they're like, I gotta fix that. I gotta fix that thing. Now you can see here what happened is I went in, we built this giant concrete structure out of a military base that was already pre-existing. We went through and we built it all out and we made it into an atrium. That's what all these little holes are. We can actually plant trees in there perfectly, very easily, and then grow them and then bring them down, get lots of wood and so forth. And then also use it as kind of a fortified base against enemies that might come in and attack us, right? But the problem is, even though I put plate down, even though I put the blocks down, I dug the whole entire thing out, replaced all the blocks, the mobs still spawn. The only way I've found to be able to block mob spawn is to actually go in and put all the bedrolls down. Now, my peeps put all their bedrolls over here, and they spread them out by about 15. You got to think that if this is 15 and this is 15, that'd be actually 30 distance from each other. That you can actually spread it out a bit to prevent that spawn. And that's the way to do it. Now, having yourself spawn up here is probably a very dangerous thing, especially birds or whatnot could come down and try to get you. So we're heading down into the base here. Like so.
Yeah, just a little place I've been smelting down stuff.
And as you can see here,
to bring it back in a more compact form.
Boom. All right. Nice. Nice. So here we are back at our base. As you can see, we've got a massive base going on back here. We've got plenty of forges. We got stuff built out. All that stuff. You guys haven't seen that yet. What we do is we have also a bunch of building mats. As well as we got some forges over here. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and utilize some of our forges here. How are we looking? We're looking good. And we're going to go ahead and let's see what we're going to do here. Let's go ahead and look under our resources. Is that it? No, we want building. Now what I want to do is go ahead and use these metal trussing blocks. And we're going to try some out. 291 might be a little bit too much. But screw it, let's do it anyway. Let's do it anyway. That's going to take about an hour to get those going. Let's do a bunch more over here too. It's going to take about an hour to get those going. So I'm going to go ahead and start those now so I can come back and get that going on a bit later. I'm going to go ahead, back my bike up over here. And get that going. So we've got that going. We're going to go ahead and look for even more stuff here. Let's make sure that we kind of gear up a bit on our stuff. Maybe some more water, maybe some cornbread. We don't want to take all the food from this area. We'll take some various stuff here. Half of the vitamins. I already brought a bunch of splints. There we go. There we go. Probably should be making more splints, I think. But that's just my thoughts. That's just my thoughts. Now, while we're waiting for a few of those, I want to go ahead and just get a few of those to take them with me, and I'll let all the rest of them run. What we'll do is we'll go ahead and put this engine up here in this power. Now we got to watch out because they do respawn in here. It's nice when the trees aren't here because you can see what's going on. Now over here, what I've done, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. Go ahead and take the engines out. And I like to add them in based on, you know, how high of a value they are, right? Like so. And that leaves me with one more, and I'll go ahead and turn that back on again. Now I have this so it automatically comes on. I don't need to turn it on. I don't need to flip the switch or anything like that. Right now it is looking for zombies. Any zombies come running up over here, it's going to automatically turn this on and leave it on for a bit. Leave it on for a bit. Now I need to look at the fuel. Fuel's looking good, about halfway. Might fuel that up before I'm done. And boom, there we go. Running down. Down is always much faster than going up. Whee! There we go. And we're going to need some fuel for that. So we'll go ahead and get some gas. A couple things of gas. Looking good. And this time I'm just going to put it on the back of my bike here. Oh, I've already got it on the back. Okay, good. And get that going. Let's see how many trusses we have done. Right now. Oh, helps if I turn it on. Turn it on, Kismet. Duh. That's going to be helpful. We got 12 there. Now watch how I make this go a lot faster. Now if you have a lot of forges like me, see the steel forges here? If you've got lots of forges. Oh, looks like we've already used it all up. I was going to say, if it had a lot. Oh, there's one right there. If it has a lot in there, what you can do is go ahead and. I need some more wood. As you see, we got a lot of clay, lots of wood to run our forges. If it has a bunch of iron and a bunch of clay, then I can make. I heard a bad guy there for a second. Then what I can do is I can go in and I can make a bunch of these trusses and basically kind of split it up, right? Split it up so it's doing a whole bunch of them at once. And this time I'm going to do about, say, 25. Bam. 25 there. And then how are we looking here? That one, no. This one up here, no. Nope. Nope. And nope. Okay. All out there. Let's check our raw iron. Do we got some raw iron to put in there? Yeah, we got a bunch of raw iron. All right, cool. Now, while we're waiting, we'll go ahead and also put in some raw iron here. Because these should always be running all the time. They should just constantly be running, constantly be melting this stuff down. If we're doing a good job, of it, we have a ton of iron in here, constantly melting down. So that because if you start it going, right, where you're melting stuff down, you should also be the person who puts in the iron so that by the time you melt the other stuff down, the other iron has been melted in there as well. So we'll let those run for a while. Let's check the steel forges down here. Again, these are, those needed in the long run as well. Oh, wait, there's some still running here. Hold on. See, there's some running right here, but it ran out, right? So if I just actually cancel this, boom, all the iron comes back in there again. So let's go ahead and do another 25 there. And let's see, that one has already finished. That's 300 forged steel. Now, we have a massive amount of forged steel, which is going to be useful later on. So I'm going to take a bunch of forged steel and forged iron with me as well. We've got about 12 going there. About 12 more, which is 24. 36. All right, looking good. Now, am I going to let all of those run? Probably not. Oh, making lots of bullets there. Nice job, nice job. Trying to get, I've been trying to get lots of lead and lots of brass. Very difficult. Right here in my bulletproof forges, I need to get my lead and brass in there as well so I can make that bulletproof glass. Oh, look at this deal. Look at this deal. With 30,000 cement in there. Boom. Go to it. Go to it. Down here, same thing. I love seeing cement. Stone, it doesn't have any. Doesn't have anything. There we go. 9,000 there. Now, I love to do cement. Cement's probably my favorite in the game. And I love to kind of break it up like so. Keep it going. Keep it going. And then raw cement up here. Ooh, look at that. Fold up. Fold up. Now, this cement right here is this, not the mixed cement. This is this kind of raw cement that you go in and do. Now, it's just called cement. But if I put cement there, then everybody will put this concrete mix, which is different than cement, right? Because it's the actual concrete, which is a mix of sand and stuff like that. But if I don't call it raw cement, then most of the time what people do is they'll put that in there and not this in there, right? So that's what you got to do. Sometimes you just got to make it plain, even though it may not be exactly correct by name. You're trying to communicate something to other people, and that's what you need to do. You need to communicate it nice and clearly. Okay, how are we looking here? Melting down there. Melting down there, looking nice. We got 17 of those. My goal is to get about 100 of them here before I leave. We're getting it going on. Hey, Lauren Tucker, what's up? Thanks for hanging out on the stream. Paradox, that guy Kismet is an amazing person. I missed half the stream last night because I had to change majors this morning and go to bed early. Aw, sorry to hear that, Paradox. Sorry to hear that. Boom, you know what I'm going to do with that? Put that in my nice things that people say. I got a special something coming up for you, which has to do with my nice things that people say. Hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. I was working on it today, pretty much all day today. I think you're going to like it. I think you're going to laugh. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if I can get it done tomorrow and then send it up to YouTube. I'm probably going to bypass all my other videos and put it up to the front of the line. Oh, thank you for those hosts. Thank you, Psycho Teddy, for the host. Appreciate it. I'm getting double host alerts for some reason. Getting double host alerts. I'm going to go ahead and let my people know over there at Stream Elements. They are amazing over there, by the way. I'm going to go ahead and let them know that I'm getting double. Getting double host. All right. Let them know. Let them know. I ain't got time to stay in chat, though. I ain't got time to stay in chat. Now, also, just in case you didn't know, boom, your emotes are in. If you're a subscriber, you can actually use the Kismet emotes. You might have seen some other people doing them in there. I've got 2 out of 3 emotes good to go. Kind of waiting for them to approve that third one. I can't wait for you guys to make the full Kismet train. It's going to be awesome. Now, also, if we hit that 100 subscribers over there, now right now we're 96 of 100. Now, if we hit that 100 subscribers, I'm going to give you guys away something awesome. That's right. We're going to do a giveaway here on the stream, and not to just one person, not to just 2 people, and I can keep going, but I'm going to give 5 things away here on the stream. I'm not going to tell you what they are either. You're just going to have to trust me. You're just going to have to trust me. Now, again, I'm trying to get that 100 subscribers. The second I hit that 100 subscribers, I'm going to go ahead and say to Twitch, come on, Twitch. Give me that love, bro. Give me that partnership love. I believe I have earned it. I believe because of you guys always coming in, hanging out in the stream, being amazing, I have pushed myself day in and day out. Thank you so much for that follow as well. Sorry my follow alerts are not on. I've had to turn that off because obviously 230 people almost followed within the last couple days. That just makes absolute follow spam on the stream. It makes it very, very difficult. Very, very difficult for me to function as a streamer if it's just saying follow, follow, follow every 2 seconds. All right, so I've got 125. That ought to do for right now. And I'm going to go ahead and make a bunch more for future projects. Now, the other thing I need to do is we need to stock up a bit on some forged steel and a little bit of forged iron. We'll go ahead and make sure that we leave enough for our peeps, but we're going to stock up heavy on all of that stuff. And I think that's probably good for now. Good for now. Oh, maybe some more concrete. I always find that you can really never have enough concrete. You can never have enough. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. Actually, let me go ahead and sort that. Take one of those out so I at least have one open slot. Oh, wait. I see I've got just some random cement in there. I'm just going to throw it in there because I'm... No, don't throw it in there, kids. Bad, bad, bad. Go over here. Go over here. Be good. Put it away. Don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. You're encouraging bad behavior when you do that. There we go. There we go. I'm being good. So now we're going to get back out there again. Whoop, let's look at what Horde Night is. Let's see. When's Horde Night? 175. So like normal, we got a couple days. We got a couple days to get out there and see what we can do. Now again, I just made kind of a little hobbit hole or a little kind of treasure trove area over there so that I could... So we can kind of just take our stuff, throw it in there, and have it nice and secure at an underground base at that kind of lower level. at that base level. Sure, I put that up. At Bedrock. And we're going to go ahead and make sure that we keep everything down there secure so we can run back. We can loot the whole entire area. So I'm trying to get people out of the base now so they don't just chill out in the base and relax and hang out, which is what we usually do very early on in our playthrough. Now, after about day 100, we should be so established that peeps can just go and go out of the base and have a good time wandering around, seeing what's in the next town, exploring, and all that kind of fun stuff. Now, I'm going to do a bit of building today, and speaking of exploring, then I'll be doing some exploring later on. I have an idea in my head of what I want to do, and we will see. We will see what happens. See what happens. Maybe it'll fall down and break. Maybe I'll fall down and die. Maybe it'll fall down and crush me and break. Maybe I'll fall down, it'll fall on me and crush me and break, and the whole world will explode. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Something crazy is going to happen because it's a Kismet stream. Something's going to happen. So let's keep going here. We're going to go ahead and follow this road. It's snowing, everybody. It's snowing in here. It's getting a little frosty. Try to get out of this snowing area. Now, sometimes you have like what I call global weather. So it's like snowing everywhere. Everywhere you go, even though I'm like way away from the snow area, the snow biome, it is still snowing up here. And if you drive far enough and long enough, eventually you should break out of that snow as well. It's really hard to see the road, too. See how it's hard to see the road? Like, where'd the heck did the road go? Did I go the wrong way? Did I miss the switchback or what? I think I might have. I might have missed the switchback. So you got to get off your car. You're like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What the heck? No, that's not it. I'm going totally the wrong way. Missed the road because I can't see it because it's so snowy. It's so snowy. It's this way. It's this way. There we go. There's the road. It happens. It happens. It gets nice and snowy. Whoa! Oh my gosh, I looked away and I almost went over the side. Almost went over the side. Oh, Lord Tucker saying hello to Sister Wolf in there. Hello from the very miserably wet UK. Oh no, Jazz Heads. Oh no. I hear it rains a lot in the UK. I hear it rains a lot, but you know, hey, you guys got lots of history there, though. Lots of history and amazing accents, too. I'm from California. We're just not cool enough to have awesome accents. I love the British accent. It's pretty amazing. Not quite as sexy as the Southern accent. I'm sorry. The ladies from the South, awesome. I also like the ladies who have the French accent is beautiful, as well as, of course, the Irish accent. I don't know. Maybe I'm partial to them. Maybe it's some Fallout 4 influence. I don't know. I don't know. It might be the influence of Fallout 4. Also, probably my wife, who has a southern drawl. Southern drawl, who is super cute. Super cute action. All right, there we go. Finally got out of the snow. Heading back to the little town here. I don't even know how anybody sees anything in this thing. With all this rain going on. Now, I'm starting to get cold right now. I'm starting to get hypothermia. Now, I could stop and go and look in the back of my bike. Oh, back of my bike, because I'm smart enough to put the thing in there. And I go ahead and take that. Wear that. See, that's why I keep one slot free, so I can put stuff on me, and I go put my jacket on, and hopefully, see, it's 13 right now. We'll see if my thing starts to go up. There we go, back up again as well. Now, the problem is either you're too hot or too cold, I find all the time. You can go ahead and put, outfits on that, of course, warm you up, and you can also put outfits on that cool you down. Now, right now, I've got a bunch of stuff that cools me down. You got to kind of find that balance between cooling yourself down and warming yourself up. I find that, let's keep my cool down stuff on, my shorts and whatnot. And then what I do... Somebody's bike is on fire. That can't be good. What do you guys think? Is that good? That can't be good. That can't be good. All right. And then here we are back at the base. We're going to go ahead and head in here. Like so. Head in there like well. Guess what? I don't know. You got a pet ostrich? Did you get a pet ostrich, Paradox? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know. That would be awesome if you did. If you totally did, that would be weird. Wouldn't that be weird? Kismet, I got a pet ostrich. What? Speaking of Paradox, oh my goodness. Look out, everybody. Look out. Boom. We are one step closer to that 100 sub love. Again, I'm going to give you guys some stuff. And I'm not even going to tell anybody on Twitter. I'm not going to tell anybody at all. I'm just going to let you guys know. The people who are always hanging out on my stream. The people, I'm not going to send it out to all those other places I usually do. I'm not going to let those people know. Just the people in the stream right now. Just you all. Just you all going to get that love. Going to get that love from the stream. So there we go. The bike on fire is a glitch. Oh, yeah, I know. It's just awesome. Thank you, Paradox, for that love. That's what it was. It wasn't a pet ostrich. It was pressing, or maybe it was a pet ostrich, and it was also pressing the sub love button. So there we go. Psycho Teddy, I am doing amazing. I've rested. I got a lot of stuff. I was doing something that was really funny today, working on a video for you guys and also for Twitch. When I go ahead and send in, when I hit that 100th subscriber, I'm going to send it in to them. And hopefully, with your guys and with me and your guys as one voice, we will see if we can get that partnership this time. I know I've been turned down a whole lot of times. I'm sure some of you have been too. Stick with it. Stay with it. Do what you love to do every single day. My stream is all about lifting you guys up, making you guys have a bit of a better day today. Excuse me. Choking a little bit there. Better day today. And feeling better about your day. Maybe you had a rough day today. You know, some bad things happened. But now, bam, you're like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to chill out, relax in Kismet streams, watch them get into all sorts of trouble, and see how it goes from there. Now, I don't need all of this stuff right now. And as you can see, we're really gearing up with lots and lots of resources over here. Look at all this amazing stuff these guys found. Look at that. Wow. That is a crazy ton of stuff. That is a crazy ton of stuff. That they've loaded up in here. Now I'm going to go ahead and offload a lot of this stuff because, again, I don't need it all on me at once. If I need it, I can come back for it. There's that other engine as well. Let's go ahead.
This huge underground military bunker.
Oh, awesome. Cool. Yeah, you found the, is it like a missile silo?
It may be. I mean, it's massive.
Yeah, it's like about 4 or 5 levels down. Yeah, I was in the community server, I think it was yesterday or the day before. And they had a missile silo. Oh, I see Pink Ranger. And then basically I went in there and I'd never been in that before. And then I saw it the other day, like 2 or 3 days ago on our playthrough too, in the city over there. So that's super fun to go down there. There's lots of stuff. So, but watch out, bro. Watch out when you get to those lower levels. Just saying. Just saying. Woo! Jazz Sands using those kids emotes, showing that love to Paradox. Now, you probably thought I forgot. Hi there! Oh, Gunshot. What's up, man? Thanks for hanging out, Gunshot. You guys probably thought I forgot about the love train. I don't forget about the love train. I think that's my favorite thing to do on the stream. And we're going to have to do it for Paradox. Now, if you're not familiar, I want to see some of those Kismet emotes. I want to see your favorite emotes from your favorite streamers, whether it's some hearts, some doggies, some Doritos, whatever it is. Whatever you really enjoy, it's going to blow it up here on the stream. This is all up to you guys. Now, I want to make this one epic because we're getting close. I want every love train to be more epic than the one before until we hit that 100 sub love today. Hopefully we're going to hit it today. I'm crossing my fingers. If you have enjoyed the stream, if you've come in, if you've learned something about Fallout 4, if you've learned something about 7 Days to Die, if you've laughed, if you've cried, if you've fallen off your chair, hopefully not broke your hip, if you've done something in the stream and enjoyed it, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Please consider hitting that follow button. It does help out the stream a lot. Appreciate it if you just hang out and lurk all day long. That works too. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much. But we're going to show Paradox some love. Let's do it. Bam! Oh, here it goes, everybody. Here it goes. Get on that Kismet love train. Look at it go. The Kismet love emote. There we go. Who's got the train? Big JP's got the train. Oh, I think Big JP's going to have all the emotes. He's going to have all the emotes. It's going to go, my emotes. They're mine. They're all mine. You can't have none. I'm keeping them all for myself. There we go. Blow it up. Look at that Kismet love, spreading it up in there. I'm going to run around, get into some trouble while we're doing that. Let's do it. Let's do it. Woo, man, that's a wicked love train. Look at that sucker go. Look at that sucker go. All mine, says Big JP. Oh, I can't wait for you to see it, Big JP. You guys going to love it. You going to love it. Oh. Twitch, why do you torture me so? Why do you torture me so by only doing 2 of my 3 emotes? Kira, I was just watching her earlier today, saying hello to her. She's such a sweetheart. She's such a sweetheart. All right, everybody, we're going to go ahead and tool around town here a little bit. Now, we've got a town right here. We've also got some more towns over here. Now, I've come to the idea that one, my kill box is too big. Too big. So in the future, I'm going to be making a smaller kill box. Also, I have decided that I'm going to try not only a subterranean base, which is what we just did. That's easy. We know how to do that. No problem. But we're going to try something else right here, and we're not going to build in a pre-existing structure. Don't build on a pre-existing structure because it respawns. All the mobs keep respawning. So I'm going to build from scratch tonight. I'm going to show you a bit about what I want to do. So I'm going to kind of put it right over here, right? So right in between all of this stuff into one place. So let's go over there. Oh, let's mark it on our map. Let's say right about here. And we out of here. We out of here. Meep, meep. Whoa, dodge the buildings. What's up, zombies? Zombies! Look at this deal. Whoa, hold on. Whoa, look out, everybody. Just about ran into those mines. Look out, look out. Kismet almost go boom. Kismet almost go big bada boom. Big bada boom. Look at that love train. That is an incredibly awesome love train for you. I hope you're feeling the love today, Paradox. I hope you're feeling it. Hope you're feeling that vibe about us sending it out, bringing you up, bringing your day up today. Feel that positivity. Don't let nobody tear you down. Don't let nobody negativity tear you down. Don't put it on your shoulders. Really don't. Really don't. Lift yourselves up. Lift yourselves up and say, you know what? I'm going to do what I love to do. I'm going to do what I have passion to do every single day. Every single day. So there we go. We're not quite there yet. Why am I stopping? Get in there and get going here. Let's go. There we go. Not quite there yet. Let's go ahead and switch back. Woo! There we go. All right. Thanks, everybody, for being part of that love train. One of my favorite segments of my stream. I really enjoy doing it every single time. It's like just sending out a wave of love all around Twitch and having you guys just take it and amplify it like 1,000 times. It is so amazing. Or maybe 10,000 times. Pretty amazing that peeps do that. Pretty amazing. All right, so I'm just going to build in the middle of the woods here. In the middle of the woods. Now, I can call my team in to help me. I'm sure they'd like to help me, but we'll let them do their thing, and we'll just kind of scout out a location here first. Scout out a location. Hey, look, I could have been riding on the road all this time instead of dodging cars. All right, we're getting close now. We're getting close now. Oh, wait, there it is right here. Let's say right along this road is a good idea, too, right? So we've got a nice road there. All right, look in there. All right, guys, I'm going to build a bit of a base over here. If you guys want to help, let me know. If you want to go ahead and scavenge and do a whole bunch of other stuff, let me know that as well. Either way is great. Either way is great.
Okay. Likewise.
All right, cool. Well, what I'm going to do is just start by clearing a whole bunch of grass over here. You guys can find me on the map. I'm at the end of this road here in between all of the towns. So just go ahead and track me, come toward me. We're going to clear a big area, just basically punching some grass for right now. All right, so we're going to punch some grass, as you can see. And we're going to go to it. We're going to go to it. Oh, really, Pink Ranger? Really? Oh, you know, let me give you a little advice, Pink Ranger. As someone who's hired many, many people, but been a part of teams, some teams that work internationally around the world. I'm going to share some stuff with you in that video I'm about to come out with, too. Hi! Oh, they want to get up in the club, everybody. This guy first. Get up in the club. You, too. Hey, where you going? Come here. Get your face over here where my club is. She's really good. Now, my job, hit them in the head. Their job, fall down and die. See how good she was? She's like a pro at this game. Look at that. That guy not so good. Now, he's getting better. He's a bit of a noob, but I'll go ahead and help him. I'll teach him what to do. There you go. Fall down and die. Fall down and die. Very good. Fall down, die. Very good. All right. Those are the best guys right there. They're super smart there. This guy... Yeah, look at that. Pro, first try. He got it on the first try. Very, very good. She's good. I think she was the best right there so far. How about you, guy? Oh, you hit me. You're not supposed to hit me. You're supposed to fall down and die. Oh, there you go. Now you're doing good. Now you're doing good. Oh, Big Mama. Let's get all up, Mama. This is not Big Mama's house. This is Kismet's house right here. This is Kismet's house I'm trying to make. Not Big Mama's house. Lay down and have a seat. And then smack her in the head. She got no head. She got no head. There we go. Look, free loot delivery. That was so nice of him. So nice of him. Got him from over here. Took a pot shot. Okay, so what I've done is I went in and... oh, wait, I was talking to Pink Ranger before I get sidetracked by mobs. Basically, here's what you do. You go in there, Pink Ranger. I don't know if you've seen me say this before on the stream. I'm sure you have, but I'm going to tell you a little secret. A little secret on how to get jobs. Here's how you do it. And this is for all of you. All of you. If you have that special job that you want to do, well, I'm punching some trees here. If you have that special job you want to do, by the way, if you're punching trees, take it off your bar and just punch. You don't need to use your item to do it. It's much easier and faster just to punch the stuff. What you do is you go in there and you tell them, I'm the person for this job. You also say, what are you looking for before you tell them what you're all about, right? You say, well, what are you looking for? And they'll tell you what they're looking for. I'm looking for someone who shows up, who does this, who's really good at this and really good at that. And you think about it to yourself. Am I good at those things? Yeah, I'm good at those things. That's why I'm here. I'm good at those things. And you go in, you say, yep, I'm good at that. I'm good at this other thing. I'm good at that thing. I'm the one you're looking for. I'll show up on time. I'll be here. I'll crush it every single day. I love to do what I love to do, right? Maybe you don't love to do what you love to do. Don't say that if you don't really mean it. But you go in there and you basically tell them you're the person for the job. You sit on the edge of your seat. You look them right in the eye. You show them some respect. That's how you get a job. I've gotten every job I went and interviewed for. Every single one. Every single one. And that's because I have a passion for what I do. And those are the people I hire. Now, I don't care if you're the best gamer in the world. I don't care if you're the best at whatever you do in the world. If you are not going to show up on time, I'm not going to hire you. I don't care. I don't care if you can do 5 times the amount of work that everybody else can do. I'm still not going to hire you. If you're a jerk, if you're an a-hole, if you don't like what you do, not going to hire you. In fact, I don't even want you in my gaming team. If you're the best gamer in the world and you like Kismet, look, I've won tournaments, I've won $100,000 and all of the things and blah, 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 blah. Doesn't matter to me at all. That's not the main requirement. The main requirement is, can you work well with others? Are you a decent person? Are you an a-hole? If you're an a-hole, I don't deal with a-holes. I'd like, sorry, bro, bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Don't suffer them. Don't suffer them. People who just want to bring you down, people who want to be negative and all that stuff. Now, you can't always pick, because you're going to work somewhere and there's going to be some around. There's going to be some around. People who hate their job. People who don't like what they do. But when you work somewhere, and I'm going to ask everybody to put a 1 in the chat if this sounds familiar to you. Have you ever worked anywhere where all the people around you that you work with are so excellent that you feel like they're lifting you up? That they're making you feel like you're better at what you do because you're working with them? Have you ever done that? Have you ever worked with people who are like that? Put a 1 in the chat. I have. I've worked with some amazing people in my career. Amazing people in my career. Some people who were exceptionally good, who I felt I was lucky to work with. Do you have anybody like that? Let me know. It's probably not your boss, right? It's probably not your boss, but somebody you work with, somebody you have worked with in the past. Let me know. Somebody who rose you up, who made you better at what you do. If you know that person's name, put it in the chat. Not their last name. Put it in the chat or just put their initials in the chat if you don't want to say their name. But put their name in the chat. And if you got a story behind it, put their story in the chat. I'd like to know. Now, of course, don't make it too personal. Don't put, your personal info and all that stuff in the chat. But if you've got a story, I'd like to hear it. Because I'm going to tell you one of mine. I'm going to tell you one of mine. Now, I've worked with some of the most amazing people in the world. I've worked with some of the top companies in the world. And I've worked places where basically they were so exceptionally good that even though I've been in computers for 30 years, and I've been around the block, and I've done graphic design, and I've talked with people and had my own businesses and so on and so forth, and made lots of bank and blah, 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 right? I've done those things. I am experienced in what I do, right? I get the big money for what I do, or at least I used to. I used to. And basically, I've done all that stuff. But I felt like I got schooled. I felt like I got schooled by these people. Now, were these people as old as me? No. They just had a passion for what they did. They were of all ages. Some of them were older than me. Some of them were younger than me. Some of them just in their 20s. Truly exceptional people. And I felt lucky to work with them because they made me better at what I did. And if you can find that job, if you can find that job or create that job, like right now, my mods are like that. My mods are like that. They come in, they say, Kismet, I got these suggestions, I got these ideas, we got you back, bro. What if we do this on the stream? What if we do that? Those are amazing people. Those are the people you want backing you up. The people who are going to be there. And, you know, Kismet, oh, I saw you made a mistake. Maybe you're a bit grumpy this other night, but hey, that happens. I do get grumpy sometimes when I get super tired. I'm like a bear. I'm like a hibernating bear. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me when I get tired. And sometimes I'll slip back into my old self and get a bit grumpy. That happens. It happens to everybody. Whoa, timber! But what you want to do, of course, is cherish those people. Cherish those people. Now, I've been lucky enough to have nearly every single place I've worked to run across those people. Salespeople who were exceptionally excellent salespeople. People who are exceptionally excellent at graphic design, at doing networking, doing computers. One of my first jobs, my lowly job, I was the stock boy. I was the stock boy at a computer place, which I thought was like the most amazing job at 18, right? I was the stock boy, and my job while I was studying graphic design in college was, and I've studied it my whole life, been in computers since I was 7 years old, 1977, yeah, long time ago, bro. Long time ago, way back in the day. Back in the day. And I played games since the original ones came out. The original OG gamer right here. You can't get any earlier than I am. I played Pong when it dropped, bro. I played the Odyssey when it dropped. You guys don't even know what the Odyssey is, I bet. Some of you do. Some of you out there, you're like, Odyssey, bro. Commodore VIC-20, bro. Yeah, Timex Sinclair. I know what you're talking about, Kismet. Some of you like, Kismet, you're talking records to me, man. I never heard of records. I don't know what records are. I have no idea what you're talking about. No idea what you're talking about, and that's perfectly okay. That's perfectly okay. My stream is open to all peeps, from all ages. You don't have to be of a certain age. I'm not going to discriminate you because you're young. I'm not going to discriminate you against you because you're older. You are the perfect age for who you are going to be, right? I wish to continue to level up in IRL, right? I want to continue to level up every single year, right? I want to keep going. That's why I got out of that bed. That's why I say, no, I'm not going to die. I'm going to get up. I'm going to do what I love to do every single day, and I'm doing it right this second. That's right here in the best stream ever, right here. So again, I have worked with some amazing peeps. Amazing peeps that made me feel better about who I am. And instead of saying, you know, who tried to sabotage you and tried to bring you down, right, just to try to get an extra few dollars or get that management position or whatever they were trying to do, you know what they did? They brought you up, and then everybody benefits. Everybody benefits if you bring everybody up. Only one person benefits if you bring everybody down, right? That's how it goes. So let me see in here. What? There we go. Elf. Elife, right? Oh, man, I'm going to butcher that name. Thank you so much for that sub, love. If I butcher your name, just tell me how it is. Like a rite of passage. It's part of my charm in here. Go ahead and let me know in the chat how to say that correctly. We're going to go ahead and do the love train here. But let me go ahead and read a bit of these here in the thing. Let me stand out here by the... Oh, yeah. Now we're getting lots of space. Lots of space. Oh, that's looking good, guys. That's looking good. You guys can take 5 while I talk to the stream if you want. That's good enough. I'm going to go ahead and make us something special right here in the corner. Everybody wants to join the Kismet Club. Exactly, Partis. Yes, feel free. That's one of my pet peeves, says Pink Rangers. 2 kids. I hate people who don't show up on time, who want to leave early all the time and don't want to show up to work. Yeah. You know what? Work would be more enjoyable if, one, you did what you love to do, right? Like I'm doing right now, right? Now, am I making more money than I was making in graphic design? Not anywhere close. I'm making $0. I'm making 0. And you're like, Kismet, how do you survive with $0? Well, for the last 10 years, my wife didn't have to work. And she got to watch my kids, which is a lot of work, by the way. I'm not saying she didn't work, but I'm saying she didn't have to go to work, if you know what I mean. Kids are incredibly difficult to micromanage, especially my kids. I've got 3 of them, and they are a drama all the time. Oh, I got 3 girls. Even Sparkle's a girl, my dog. Even Sparkle, the legendary gamer dog's a girl. Nothing but hens in here, and I'm the rooster in the hen house. So yeah, people who don't want to show up, people want to do that. You know what I say to people who don't want to show up? Don't show up, ever. Don't come to work. Bye. Now, if you did what you love to do, it's easier to go to work, right? There you go. Now, I would show up early to work. 5 minutes, 10 minutes early. And then what I do is I'd bring a book, and I'd sit there and read in the office. Before I did, I'd go in the conference room. Now, one time, the big boss, the person who owns it, the millionaire guy, came in and saw me sitting in there. He's like, hey, why are you sitting in there? Because he thought I was sitting in there goofing off, right? I said, oh, well, my shift isn't for about another 15 minutes. I'm just sitting in here learning about this new thing called the internet. And he's like, oh. He's like, oh, well, hey, I appreciate you coming in early and, be ready to go to work. You see how his mind frame changed in that 1 second. Now he's looking at me like, I like this guy. I like this guy because the boss doesn't want to have to come in and solve problems all day. He's got plenty of problems to solve. He doesn't want to come in and say, why is this guy sitting in the conference room doing nothing when he should be in there working, right? That's what he saw. He saw me, and that's what he thought. And then when I said that, boom, I'm having a conversation with the millionaire boss right now. And I'm like, oh, yeah, well, this thing called the internet coming out, it's been out since the 70s. I never heard of this thing before. That's right, way back when no one heard of the internet. People barely heard of computers back in those days, let alone the internet. So I was reading this little book. This little book is about a 100-page book. It's like a half-size book. It's all about the internet, how it got started and how people are using it and whatever. So, yeah, I could register McDonald's.com. I could register Apple.com back in the day. Nobody had it. I got my domain, KismetBP.com, back in the day. Got a bunch of other domains back in the day, too. But not other people's domains, because there's something really underhanded and poor about doing that. I totally could have went in there and done it. And then they would have to fight me legally for it and all of that BS. That's just not me. That's not me. Now, if I went and got Cash.com, that would have been smart. Or if I went and got, a whole bunch of other stuff, not the bad sites, but you know what I mean, like Cash.com and all that stuff. I wish I got Kismet. Wish I got Kismet.com. But years later, the ISP themselves, Network Solutions, grabbed Kismet.com, which sucks. I should have got that. I should have got that if I had thought far enough ahead in the future. But I was already making bank. I didn't need to buy domains and sell domains and do all that stuff. I was already making the bank, already going out, buying my stuff and just spending money like nobody's business. Like nobody's business. So, yeah, and then the boss said, well, cool. And then guess what? I became the manager, bro. I made even more bank. Because he remembered me coming in early every single day, turning out more work than everybody. I'd turn out 2 or 3 times as much as everybody else. And then he said, you know what? Calling your number, bro. Our old manager, he's leaving. It's you. And I'm like, all right. And then I was really making the bank. Really making some serious bank. Yeah. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Hey, King Leopold, what's up? Unsalted Burrito, hanging out, saying hi, everybody. It's going good. Kismet, how you doing? It's going awesome, bro. It's going awesome. I feel really good today. For the love of God, whoever, any of us, pray don't keep repeating these same stories. All Brady. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. Not the same story over and over, bro. That was a new story. If that was a new story for you guys, put a 1 in the chat. That was a new story. Of course, I'm old, so I will sometimes say the same story again. Sometimes, for people who are new to the channel. But, if you don't like it, there's a whole bunch of other channels out there. Oh, look at that. Perfect timing. But some people like my channel enough to host it. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. There we go. Bro, if you don't like it, I'm sorry. I will get back to gaming here in a second. But that's a bit of my charm. I talk about real life stuff. I talk with my chat. I interact with my chat. I find it really obnoxious when you're trying to come into somebody's stream and you really like them and they're really your favorite streamer. Oh, hello. Bad guys? Bad guys? And they're a favorite streamer and not once can you ever communicate to them. Not once you do it. Now, one of my favorite streamers is like that. One of my favorite streamers of all time is like that. His name is Swifty. Now, I love Swifty. I think he's amazing. I love to watch him. I've watched him mow his lawn before in videos, and I've literally sat it and watched his chair for hours. Just his chair. And me, along with 1,000 people sitting in his channel and watch it. But he is terrible at his chat because he is just so busy doing all of his stuff and so preoccupied that he very rarely ever reads his chat. And that's, his channel. He can do whatever he wants, right? But for me, I find that I feel like I'm not even being recognized. Even if I just say hi and he says hi back, he never does. Very rarely. Very rarely. And I've been subbed to him for 4 years. 4 years. Now, occasionally he will. Occasionally he'll say, oh, thanks for the sub or whatever it is. But he very much ignores his chat. Now, some people completely ignore their chat. Some people never stop to interact with the audience. I think it's a vital part of being a streamer. Appreciating the people who come into your stream. Appreciating other people in life. So I think it's vital. Vital, vital, vital as a streamer. If you want to be a streamer, please. Now, you can do whatever you want. It's your stream. Do it however you want. You want to cuss in there? Go for it. If you want to be, adult. I was just in Dragon Nest. She says, Kismet, I'm never PG-13. And I'm like, well, I'm no saint myself, but in my stream, I like to keep it PG-13 so it keeps people comfortable. If they're hanging around with their kids or they're watching on their TV, they know they're not going to have to, when their kids come in, they're going to, I got to mute, right? Because that's sometimes you're watching some streams and it's the F word every other word, or it's every word is the F word. So there you go. So again, if you don't like my stories, just wait around. Don't worry, I'll go on in just a minute. On a break. Oh, cool, Assassin. Kismet, have you ever worked at a job where you did not like the people but you did change it? Yes, Alamas. That was originally another job that I had. It was kind of right at the same time I had the stock job. It had got bought out by another company. It got bought out by another company, and those people were not as nice as the first people, right? They were not as nice as the first people, and I left that job. Even then, I was like, I'm going to do my graphic design thing because that's what I want to do in my life. And because I left that job, I went and got my other awesome job, which I've talked about before on the stream. These are all new stories. These are new stories. What are you talking about? I never talked about this on the stream before. You guys are getting to brand new stuff here. So yes, and recently, I think it was about 10 years ago, I was doing ads. For a company, which I'm not going to mention. And there were some really despicable people in there. Here's how you can tell despicable people, right? And this is a kind of a test I do with people. I said, tell me what you would do is if somebody gave you $20, right? Say you're going to Vegas, right? And somebody gave you $20 and said, hey, do me a favor, put this on Black 19. Now, some of you in the chat get that joke. Let me know if you get that joke in the chat. So you go and you take it to Vegas, and they just put it on black. And then they spin the roulette wheel, and then win $10,000. Now, do you tell the person that their $20 won the $10,000 and give them the $10,000, or do you keep the money for yourself? That's how you know if you're an ethical person. Of course, you can say, well, it was my $20, right, that won, right? Or you can say, nope, bro, that's your money. Now me, money doesn't make any difference to me. You know what's more important than that money to me? Is my friends, the people I care about, right? If a friend of mine came to me and did it, I know without a fact, without a second thought or a second glance at all, it doesn't even dawn on me to do that to somebody. Doesn't matter how much money it was. If it was $10 million, I still wouldn't do it. I still wouldn't do it because I would know. And if I know, I would feel bad about it, and eventually it would affect my relationship with that person, right? But you're thinking, well, I got $10 million. I can go to psych and I'd be fine. Well, that's your choices. Those are your life choices. I'm not telling you how to live. Their choices are all up to you. I'm just saying what I would do, right? That's how you could tell. Well, some of those people, I asked them that very question. And they said, no way, man, I'd keep the money for myself. Watch out for those people. Watch out for those people, because in 1 second, they just told you that they're untrustworthy. Even if they lied to me and told me, no, I would give it back to the person, then you would kind of go, and you're going to have to judge whether they're really telling the truth. But when they straight up tell you they would rip somebody off, when they would straight up tell you that they are untrustworthy, those are the people you need to watch out for, and I had a few of those people. Now, there was also some really excellent people there. Some really excellent people who I really admired as well, and who came to me and said, Kismet, bro, you know, you should be doing something else, man. You should be doing something else. You're way too good for this job. And I'm like, oh, well, thank you for the wait. I appreciate the compliment. I appreciate the compliment as well. So yes, I have worked with those people, the people who do the bare minimum, people who don't care about their job. I've hired people that were like that, who were in the interview, were amazing. I really liked them. I thought they were really good at what they did. Oh, I've got to get some water going on here. Really good at what they did. How are we looking? Oh my gosh, it's about to get on here. Let's go down here. Gonna hide underground. Gonna hide underground. Turn my light off. Hide down here. Gonna hide down here. Shh. All right, gotta take my jacket off too because I'm getting hot. Getting hot in real life too. Getting hot in here. Getting hot in here telling all my stories. Oh, a whole bunch of ones in there. A whole bunch of ones in there. So yes, I have worked with people I do not like. Now, did I go in there and tell them I do not like? Oh, I got a great, hold on. I got a great story I don't think I've ever shared with you guys. Once I worked with this person, what I did is I worked in pre-press. Now, pre-press is where you partially do design, as well as sometimes they send you in the designs. And I used to do huge designs, like giant posters and billboards and stuff like that. Just about every type of design you can possibly think of, from cereal boxes to little things that go on the labels that go on the side of nails. Lots of stuff for the music industry, CDs and T-shirts, and even comic books. We did a lot of stuff like that, like The Simpsons comic book and all that kind of cool stuff. A lot of really cool stuff. So when I'm working on my jobs, though, they're very precious to me because they take a lot of time and effort to do, right? And I would output film. Now, film is basically some kind of, it's called a film negative. You output the film, and then they take the film and they send it to the printer. The printer then burns it onto the plate, and so on and so forth. I explained printing to you, but that's a whole nother stream about one of my creative streams. But I had done this really large job. It was huge, right? It was like 40 by 36. And it took me better part of a couple hours to make it right and design it, make sure it came out good and everything's all set up. Uh-oh.
Huge horde.
I'm hiding. I'm hiding. Some action going on up there. What do you think? Should we go? Should we go? I say we go. Let's not leave Chewie up there by himself. Let me. Oh, wait. I can't get out. Whoa, whoa. What the heck? No! The heck? That wasn't good. Glitched. Chewie! I'm coming, Chewie. I just got glitched out. I'm coming, buddy.
Okay.
I'm coming. Where's he at? It's scary out here. I want my mommy. I want my mommy. I hear lots of action going on. I don't see squat. I see some lights over there. Dang it. I see lots of zombies in the woods. Now we're at the point now where we can burn some of our ammo.
That was insane. There was like 30 of them just running by.
Woo! Awesome. That looked fun. It's funny, I'd use some rebar to go and hide in like a little hole over here. And then I was trying to get out, so I got the auger out to take out the rebar. Not the rebar, but the truss. And I tried to take the truss out, and boom, I bounced like a bunch really far away. Bounced really far away. Always some action going on in this stream. There we go. Yeah, so I had that job. I was trying to pay the bills. Eventually, I stopped that job and got like the most excellent job of my entire career, which I'll talk about in that video. In that video that's coming up very soon. I don't want to spoil it for you. You guys have to watch the video. Coming up probably tomorrow or the next day. Just Padawan says, hello, Kismet. And I was trying to tell you another story, but I don't know if I finished it or not. Let me know if I finished that story in the chat and what was it about. Kiz, I believe in you. I believe you can make partner. You make me feel amazing when I feel down and depressed. Thank you so much. Keep up the amazing Kismet love. Thank you, Keyblade Knight. What? Nut has done it. We're at 99. 99 subscribers. Can you believe it, everybody? Can you believe it? It is like a dream. I have dreamed a dream. And it is that 100, that is 100 followers. Well, first it was that follow button. I didn't care how many followers I had. I didn't care if I had like 2 followers, that would have been fine. But I've got 100 followers on the cusp. Who's going to be the 100th follower? Is it going to be you? Because now's the time to hit it. If you're going to hit it, you will be number 100 on the dot of my all-time first subscribers here in the stream. So if you're going to hit it, I would hit it now. I'm telling you. But Nut, right now, we're going to go ahead and give him some love. We're going to give him that sub love. You know what we need to do. We need to get on the Kismet love train. Now, what we do is we take that love and we absorb it, and then we take the entire Kismet army and we amplify it and we send it back out again. We send it right back to Nut in the stream with that Kismet love train. Throw your favorite emotes from your favorite streamers into the chat. Let's do it. Let's see those Kismet love emotes. Go ahead and restart, go ahead and refresh there, Nut. If you don't have your emotes, throw them in the chat. Let's go, everybody. We will remember number 100. We will remember number 100. I wonder who it's going to be. Who's it going to be? I don't know, but right now, let's show Nut lots of love. Now, we got to keep making these love trains better than the one before. So when you throw some love in there, you know what you do? You throw some more. Look at those emotes flowing. Look at them going everywhere. I just have them when I'm doing the love train. Otherwise, we just chill out. They're watching my back. Watching my back over here. I'm getting all chatty. All right, I got to take this baby out. There we go. Now, of course, I forgot my rebar phrase. Whoa! There it is! It's Kobe! It's Kobe who has done it! And also Melodrum Addict has come in with a sub love. There we go! Thank you so much for that love. We're going to give you a love train right after this. It is time, everybody. It is time for something special that I'm going to give out to you guys. Now, I'm going to give it out to you. But because it is not ready yet, I can't tell you what it is. That sucks, doesn't it? That sucks that I can tell you that you won something, but I can't tell you what it is. But it's going to be the first one. You're going to have the first one of everybody. Yeah, and if you want, I'll even sign it for you and send it to you. But first, we've got to keep going for Covey here. As well, and we're going to keep going for Nut, then we're going to come back for Kobe and Melodrum and in just a second. We're going to do a double love train. Keep it going, though. Keep it going for Nut right now. Keep it going. And there we go, guys. 100 subscribers. Awesome. It's amazing, everybody. Oh, my gosh. I'm on cloud 9 today. Let's do it.
He's so fluffy, I'm gonna die.
This stream's so fluffy, we're all gonna die! 101 subscribers, woohoo! All right, everybody, look at that love, oh my goodness! Kismet love is spreading all over Twitch, we're sending it out there. We're bringing in that love, we're amplifying, that's what the Kismet Army does. We take in that love, we bring you up in your day, we send it to the stratosphere, that's what we do. Thank you so much. Thank you so much on that massive, massive amount of love. This is a dream that I've dreamed for 2 years. Hey, ball boy. A dream I've dreamed for 2 years to hit that point where I have a sub button. And I tell you, I cried like a man-child. Do you want to see it? Me crying on my birthday, and then it'll be coming up very soon of me crying like a man-child when I saw that sub button. And again, as you get older, these things mean more to you because you put your time, you put your effort into stuff. And I know you guys are out there grinding too. In IRL, not just in game. Not just in game to get that loot and get that stuff. You're out there grinding in IRL. You're out there, maybe you're a janitor, maybe you're the greeter at Walmart, right? Maybe you're the stock boy. I've been the stock boy. I know what it's like. I'm lifting 40, 50-pound printers and stacking them 4 high. As a little scrawny 130-pound guy, I tell you. But I have unknown strength that most people don't recognize, man. They're like, oh, let me help you with that. I said, I don't need help. Whoop, bam, put them suckers up there. I got big strength back in the day. Not as much now, but more than I had just a couple years ago. So yeah, amazing, everybody, amazing. Now, we gotta take an extra moment to enjoy this moment right now. Enjoy your moments of success, everybody. Enjoy your moments of success. So I'm gonna stop for just a second here. My peeps are gonna watch me. If I die, no big deal. I should actually make a bedroll or something. Let me make a bedroll real quick and throw it down right here where I'm working, so I don't have to run all the way back. So my peeps don't have to constantly watch me. But they're watching my back, I can tell, because see the light? See the light shining there? They're watching me. They're watching me. I always appreciate when people do that. That's teamwork right there. That's teamwork. That's what makes the dream work. See, they got the light on over there. They're watching me. Yay, 100 subs! Awesome. Let's go take a look at it. Let's go take a look at it, everybody. Yay, 100 subs! Yeah, way to go, everybody. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take a moment here, and I'm going to go ahead and jump back to my overseer's office and try to get Saltbot to not take over the show. Get out of there, Saltbot. Let me get back in my office for just a moment. And just a moment to thank not only the 100th sub and the 99th sub and the 101th sub, but also to thank every single sub before that, especially all the way back to Pink Ranger, who's my very first sub here on Twitch. And then all of the people before that who went to Game Wisp and subbed to my channel and said, Kismet, I really love what you do. Thank you, everybody, for that, host. And all the people before that who went to Patreon and said, Kismet, I love your videos. I love what you do. I'm going to send you some love there. Now, some of those Patreon things were just $1 or $5. But that $1 and $5, believe me, I stretched that $6. Some of you know about stretching dollars, right? You're like, let's see. I got 50 cents. I'm going to take that 50 cents and I'm going to buy myself this. And I got $1.20 here. Okay, I'm going to get myself some gas so I can get to work. All right, you guys know what that is? I'm doing that right now. I'm doing that right now, too. I didn't have that problem when I started making bank. When I was making bank, I was blasting $1,000 a week. I wasn't even thinking about it because I was young and dumb. What can I say? Who thinks they're going to live? Who thinks they're going to live past their 20s and 30s anyway? I almost didn't. I almost did it more than a few times, but I'm here. I'm here streaming, doing what I love to do. And sometimes it's almost like a dream. It's almost like a dream that I have dreamed up to this moment. And it is like, thanks to you guys. Thanks to your outpouring of love all the time. Overburdened with love up in here. Overburdened, bro. Overburdened with that love here on the stream. Now, I'm going to give out something special here. And all of my subs, I appreciate all that sub love. And again, every single person, all the way back to the very per person. Also, all the people who come in, hit the follow button, encourage me every single day. Say, Kismet, we love what you do, bro. We love your stream. Congratulations. Every single time something happens like this, like these moments. And they come in and they relax and they say, Kismet, I just love to come in your stream and chill. Maybe there's some people in the stream right now who have been in here for years and have never said one thing. But lurking in my channel does help me. Lurking in there, of course, talking in the chat does help me a lot more, but lurking in the channel is cool. I don't mind if you come and you lurk in my channel. I don't mind at all. We are super lurker friendly. Come in all the time. In fact, open up the web browser. If you need to go do something, you need to run to the kitchen or whatever, just leave it up. And then come in and check in from time to time. Whatever you need to do, right? Whatever you need to do. So I like to take a moment to say thanks to people. Now, I want to go ahead and go all the way back. Back in the day, when I had the Justin TV account, Lord Kismet, and then I couldn't switch it over to Twitch because they said, too bad, too sad, right? Because I'd missed the window. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to start a new one so I can be part of Twitch, and then I can show my members a bit on how to do it. That's how I got started in streaming, by the way. Not because I wanted to be a streamer. I was a graphic designer. I don't need streaming. Streaming doesn't make me as much money as I could make as a graphic designer. And I've worked, again, for some of the top companies in the world, making that bank, right? Making that bank. Put it away, luckily. At least I was that smart. I put some of it away for like 2 years ago when I really needed it. When I really needed it, I pulled it all out. Pulled all my wife's money out of retirement, too. We have zero retirement right now. Zero retirement to save my life. To basically afford the doctors that I had to go to find out my conditions, which eventually would lead me to the fact to realize that doctors are stupid, number one, or at least they couldn't solve my problem, or they suck. Some of them suck. They're like bad mechanics, right? Bad human mechanics. Some of them are good. Some of them are good out there, but some of them are not that great. Some of them are not that great, and they just took my money. They took my money, and I wish I had that money back right now, which I did, buggers. But I want to go back and thank one of my longest-running members. He has been with me for 15 years. If you don't know, I'm the leader and founder of one of the longest-running gaming guilds, Kismet Ring of Destiny. That's where that name comes from. That's where it comes from. It comes from my guild that I've led and founded so long ago. Now, he's not member number 1, but he is the longest continuous member of the guild of all time. His name is Ang Lab Song. He is the very first person that came into my stream. Press that follow button. The very first one. You can see it down below the stream. All the people who hit it at certain milestones along the way. I'd like to thank every single person who hit it at those milestones and every person in between. Because this is one of those moments that you dream of as a streamer. And some of you right now, I know you're trying to do your stream. You're trying to do stuff like the amazing Dark Angel, who's one of my mods, who's off tonight, who's going to probably see this later. Or at least people are going to tell him later. Like other people who are in my stream who want to be streamers. Some people come to me, Kismet, you've inspired me. I really want to be a streamer. I really want to go out there and do what I love to do every day. Or you've inspired me to go be a writer. You've inspired me to shape my life up a little bit, right? To not make so many bad decisions, make a few good decisions in my life. Try to, you know, grab the reins of your life and try to turn it back from that kind of just, you know, letting life go, right? And sometimes it's okay. Sometimes it's okay to just let life go and just let go of the reins and just go wild, right? Especially when you're young. I did a lot of that when I was young. But when you get older and you get a bit further along, it's very more difficult to course correct your life. So I'd like to thank all the people who helped me course correct mine, who came along and just hit that follow button. They say, Kismet, I love what you do, bro. And then they went on Patreon, took the extra effort to sign up for Patreon and go through all of that stuff and hit that. Especially one of my very first legendary supporters, Noah Boy, who went in there and said, Kismet, I'm going to hit it big time, bro. I'm not going to just hit that $1. I'm not going to hit the $5. I'm going to drop the $50, the $75, the $100 to help you pay your internet bill that month. Because, you know, this stuff costs money. Now, I invested some of my retirement before I got sick in my gaming guild. And my whole point of it is to turn it into a business so that I could pay for the TeamSpeak server, which we used to have, and could pay for the website hosting and all that stuff, which I've been paying for the last 15 years. So you can imagine how big that bill is, right? If you add up all that cash I've been paying all of this time, that's a very humongous bill if you had it all at the same time. So thanks to all of them. Now, of course, thanks to all my members. I've had over 800 members. Some of those members still hang out with me. Some of those members have gone on to play other games that we're not playing as a team, which is perfectly okay. I don't require all of my members to be in the stream. I don't require all of my members to play every single game we play. Because you might be like, Kismet, why don't you have 800 people hang out in your stream? Well, that'd be kind of arrogant jerk of me to say, well, you have to be in my stream. If you want to be one of my members, you have to be in my stream. Come on, come on. Treat people with respect. Treat people like you care about them, like they're your best friend. And hopefully they'll do the same for you, that you can call them up at 3 o'clock in the morning and say, hey, I need your help. And they're like, I don't even need to know what you need help for. You need me to come over there? I'm on the way. Boom. Like that. Be that kind of friend. And seek out those kind of people. Seek out those kind of people that are going to be that for you, right? I had a friend of mine, and I told that story. I'm just going to make it a small part of it. Called him in the middle of the night. Bro, I'm out here in the middle of the movie theaters. It's really late at night. You know, my car broke down. Can you come and hang out with me? I feel like I'm going to get stabbed. He's like, I'm on the way, bro. Without a second thought. Dude was dead asleep. Got up, drove over there, hung out with me. We sat out there, we chilled. We shut the breeze the whole time. AAA showed up. Said, thanks, man. He's like, okay, take it easy. Still this day, still one of my friends. Still one of my good friends from all these years. Yep. That's how you make friends right there. That's how you know your true friends are. That's how you know. And he called me up later when his cat ran across his face. And I went and was helping him out right away like that too. So there we go. Now, sometimes I take a moment here in stream. Sometimes we stop the gameplay for just a second so that I can try to impart a little bit of wisdom, talk with you guys a little bit, and just share a little bit of who I am. I don't play a character on stream. I do sometimes have some characters like Saltbot and Sparkle the Legendary Gamer Dog, but this is who I am. Now, I'm at an age where, and a situation in my life where I've cast off all of that stuff that you have when you're young. Like caring about what people think. and taking other people's negativity and putting it on your shoulder and carrying it around, you know, in your negativity backpack. There's somebody running around over there. Sorry, you guys can't see it, but all of a sudden I saw it on peripheral vision. So yeah, so I don't have to worry about those things anymore. When people come to me and say, Kismet, go get a real job. Already done it, bro. 25 years, graphic designer, top of my field. Making so much bank you wouldn't believe. More than some people make in a lifetime. Yeah, made that bank. Made that bank. Fell in love with a beautiful girl very early on in my life, luckily. Been with her 25 years. 3 beautiful daughters. Crush that IRL, bro. Crush that IRL. You go do that for 25 years. You go crush your passion in life. You go find someone to be passionate with. Do it for 25 years. Then you can come talk smack to me. Otherwise, step off, bro. Sit down. Sit down. That's the where I'm at in my life. I don't need to have anybody tell me or put their negativity on me. And I suggest you don't either. I suggest you learn it a lot earlier than me. Don't wait this long. Don't let anybody stop you. Don't let anybody stop you from doing what you love to do every day. Now, it's very difficult for me as an older person to be here on Twitch because I got to go against all of the young guys and all the young ladies. Ladies with the big boobs. Guys are just sitting there. They never looked them in the eye. They're just looking at their boobs the whole time. You seen one set, you seen them all, guys. Just so you know, you also got some, right? You got the same thing, right? Just so you know. Just so you know, everybody's got them. Just so you know. So I've got to go up against all of that. But that doesn't matter because this is what I love to do. And I know if I have a passion for something and if I'm genuine, if I'm honest with people and straightforward with them and just be me, you're going to find that audience. If you want to be a streamer, I'm talking to you streamers now, or whatever you want to do in life, just be who you are. Just be who you are. And if other people don't like you because that's who you are, their loss. You're amazing the way you are. You really are. You're great the way you are. You are meant to be the way you are. Don't worry about how tall you are. Don't worry about how much money other people have. Money's not the most important thing. You know what the most important thing? That one thing, that one person in your life. My wife is the most important person over my kids and everybody else in the entire world, over billions of other people. She is number one, and there is nothing else more important than her. I don't care if you're going to give me $1 billion. Nope, thanks. No thanks. Don't need it. Don't need it. Of course, if you want to give it to me, we'll party, but still. We'll all be partying in Hawaii, by the way. All of us up in here. We'd be, Hawaii is where we'd be. I'd have a real live stream. I'd have it IRL. All of you guys, let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. But so what I want to do is just take a minute, and this is what I do in my stream. What is the purpose of my stream? My purpose of my stream is to raise people up, is to give them some love in their day. So just make them feel a little bit happier in their day. Because there's somebody out there who's been through it, who knows what it's like to have tough times, who knows what it's like to have difficult times in their life. And I know a lot of you come in my stream and who tell me, Kismet, I beat cancer. Kismet, I have all these issues. I have sleep apnea like you. Or I have medical issues, right? And all of these things, right? And I understand, at least as far as I can. Now, do I totally understand? I would be a liar if I said yes. But do I understand it a little? For sure. For sure. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to have so much pain that you pass out from it. And to have that for years at a time. To almost die from a heart attack. Multiple times. Taking that medicine, which I've talked about before in the stream. To know what it's like to have people tell you that you're going to be stuck in the bed for the rest of your life and that someone's going to have to take care of you. Now, you just let that sink in for a minute. Here I am. I'm only 47. I'm not 87. Not that old, right? But even if you are 87, go do what you love to do. Don't let nobody stop you. Because people, when they're older, they realize this. Hopefully, they realized it younger than I did because I realized this late in life. Late in life, that you are the driver of your life, right? You are the person who has the power if you choose to have it. Now, I took the power back over my health. I took it back. I had given the power up to these doctors. I said, oh, well, here, it's just like, when you get a cold, you go to the doctors and the doctors fix it. Doctors can't fix some things. Frankly, I'm amazed they can fix anything, some of those doctors. They can't fix everything. So some of the things, you have to say, no, I don't think so. I'm going to take the power back for myself. The power over my health now belongs to me. I have the power. And I had a bunch of extra energy built up 70 pounds I had gained because I was so ill all the time. And I would just literally lay around and just eat candy. And also, I'm very addicted to candy and to soda. So that's all I do, right? Sit at the computer and do all that. Or if I'm 30 minutes at the computer, I have to lay back down, be all depressed, be in my I call my depression well, right? But I decided, no, I'm taking the power for myself. I'm taking that power over my health myself. My doctor said, you're probably going to have this for the rest of your life, Kismet. That's a good doctor. That's a good doctor who looks you in the eye and says, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not going to BS you. I'm not going to make you run for 50 more tests that cost you thousands and thousands of dollars that basically burns every last penny that you have, which is what I ended up doing anyway. But I did realize in that moment that I had given up my power. I'd given up my power to something. Give up the power over your money to somebody else, right? Oh, no. Take that power back for yourself. Make sure you know what's going on with your money. Make sure you know where your money is and where it's going and what you're doing with it, right? That's your power. That's how you energize your life. You got power over that. Have power over your health. Have power over what you want to do in life. And believe me, it's like a steam locomotive. There ain't nothing that's going to stop you. There ain't nothing that's going to stop me. I'm going to get that partnership. I'm going to get it. I'm going to work for it every single day, 7 days a week, until they finally say, Kismet, I'm calling your number. I'm calling your number for that partnership. It's your turn to walk down that aisle for us to crown you and say, maybe nick me a little bit on the shoulder and say, oh, you bleed purple, bro. Maybe behind the ear. You bleed purple, baby. That's right. I'm going to get it thanks to you guys. Man boobs is a crazy Aussie. Yeah, you don't want to see that. You don't want to see, I gained that 40 pounds back I lost, and you guys can see that, but you don't want to see that. You don't want to see that. So yes, I hope you guys don't mind me taking a special moment to enjoy this moment, to enjoy it, revel in your moments. You've earned them. Please take a moment to enjoy them. Take a moment to enjoy them. I'm going to do it. It's my stream. I can do whatever I want, right? Right. Let's get back to the gameplay. Yay, 100 subs. All right, now we owe a love train to a couple people here, to a couple peeps. Luvatar, oh, thank you for the host. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Now, just so you know, I'm a bit of a recovering a-hole from back in the day. I get a bit grumpy sometimes when I'm really tired. When I'm really tired and I'm trying to sleep and my kids come in, I'm like, hey, sleeping in here, right? And my wife knows it. She knows that when I get tired, I have difficulty. Like today, I said, you know what? I was letting a whole bunch of stuff run. I'm going to go for a walk with my kids. So we went to the park and we were walking around. I try to, balance IRL and doing this stuff and all of that. Oh, I got to eat. I got to drink some water. Drink some water in game. Let's get some game action on while I'm talking. So I was walking around and, I get real dizzy. It will never be over. My dizziness will never end. It will always have to be managed all the time until the very last second I live. And those are the hurdles that I have. I know you guys have some hurdles. There's some people out there got way worse hurdles than that, than just a little bit of dizziness or sometimes extreme dizziness. But I was walking along with them, and I was walking down the side of this hill, and my kids were walking along, and I wasn't sure if I was falling, and then I realized I am falling, and I went straight down. Bam! Straight down I went. Because of my dizziness all the time and my equilibrium problem, I have like an interchannel ear problem, that I can't tell whether I'm actually falling. I feel like I'm falling all the time, so how do I know, right? So then I went down, man. It was like a giant oak tree. Timber! Went straight down. Luckily, it didn't hurt myself, because what I try to do is I try to sit down at the same time. If I feel like I'm falling, if you're starting to fall, just try to sit, right? So it just prevents you from completely falling on your face. So then I sat there for a moment, and I said, such is my life. Got up. Went about our business. And my wife said, are you okay? And I said, yeah, I just got a little dizzy there. And I kind of stepped into a hole, which kind of threw my equilibrium off. And then, boom, down I went. So, again, I'll have it forever. I'll have it forever. But you guys have inspired me to get out of the bed every single day. All the nice things you guys come in and say, all the times you hit that sub button, all the times you hit the follow button, is the reason why I'm sitting here right now, why I'm streaming 7 days a week, why one day I might get that partnership. One day I will get that partnership, as long as it takes. I'm going to get that partnership or die trying. Let's keep going, everybody. Thanks for that 100 subs. Now, again, we owe a love train to some peeps up in here. We owe a love train and to Covey and to Melodramatic. And then Melodramatic. Oh, Melodramatic. Oh, I like that. Oh, you're so sneaky. You're so sneaky. I like that, Dave. Very good. All right, so we're going to go ahead and show them some love here. We're going to go ahead and do the love train for both of them. Now, here's what you do. You put @Covey, @Melodramatic into the chat. And then you go, of course, throw some hearts, some Doritos, your favorite emotes from your favorite streamers. Let's do it, everybody. The Kismet Love Train. Boom. Yay. 100 sub Love Train coming up. Now, I want this one to be the best one you ever did. Because I'm going to highlight this one. I'm going to highlight this one. So you better make it the best one you ever did. There it says, Paradox says, Kaz, you're going to get partnered. I hope so. I hope so. I'm going to work at it every single day, 7 days a week I'm working at it. Sometimes as much as 100+ hours a week. That's right. Crazy, I know. But when you want something, you got to go all in. You got to have a passion for it. Look at those Kismet things. They're so awesome. You got to have a passion for it. You got to love it. You got to get in there and say, I'm going to be the best at this. Oh, there's the train. There's the Kismet train. Awesome. Nuts got the train going as well. Thank you so much for that love. Thank you so much for that love. Look at that. Amazing. Amazing. I love to see, I love the emotes that chain, right? So you can put a whole bunch of hearts and then just put the engine. Or you can put 2 engines in the heart. Or you can put an engine in the back and the hearts in the middle. Sub harp. There we go. Hillbilly J showing that love. Hi, Rattle. Thank you for hanging out on the stream. And CDS says, hello, Kismet. And chat, how are you? Kiz, you are the best streamer, man. Interact with the chat like no one else. Keep it up. Yes, Insidious. It is my goal. Even if I have 200, 500. I've had up to 350 people on my channel before. Non-rated, by the way. Non-rated 350 people on my channel. And if I get to 1,000 people on my channel, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, I never want to lose that ability to interact with you guys in the chat. Right here, bro. Right there. Whoop. Right there. Right there. I never want to lose that interactivity. It's what I love the most about Twitch. I think it's the most amazing thing. I think it's an absolute fail-fish if streamers are not interacting with you guys. If not showing you guys the love. The people that make this stream happen. The reason why I get out of the bed every single day and say, what am I going to do today? What amazing thing am I going to do in my stream to make it the best one I've ever done? Is you guys. You're the reason. And that's how it should be. That's how it should be, I think, as streamers. I think that's how it should be. But hey, your guys' stream, you do whatever you want. I'm going to do what I want in my stream. By showing people some love. Showing them some love. That's right. We're at 100 subs, everybody. 100 subs. Lightning in my face. We're at 100 subs. That's right. Right here. Bleed purple, baby. That's what I do. Bleed purple. Now, people are like, Kismet, you should go to YouTube. And you should go to the... Whoa, hello. Hey, I'm talking here. Horde coming right up in my face. Dead. Dead. Oh, not dead. Look out, Ro. Oh, Rose. Oh, shanking him. Ro's shanking him with the machete. Shake him, Ro. Shake him. All right, that's enough of this. Come on, Big Mama. Big Mama going down. Just going to take out the big... Come on, load it already. Bye-bye, Big Mama. Taking the Big Mamas out. All right, that's easy now. See, now, are they coming after us? Or are we coming after them? A lot of dead peeps here. A lot of dead peeps now. I think that's more we were going to get them than they were going to get us. That was awesome. I'm getting like nothing built here. Nothing built here, but that's okay. I'm not in any hurry. Why am I in such a rush? Why am I in such a rush? I'm enjoying my moment. So thank you, everybody. That was a truly amazingly epic love train. That 100 sub love train. All right, no problem. Just make a box kind of off over where my bedroll is over there. Bam. So yes, the 100 sub love train. It has been an amazing road to get here. Thanks to everybody. Thanks to everybody for hitting that follow button. We're not going to stop here, though. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. We're going to get that partnership, and we're really going to ramp this stream up. Man, we get that partnership, it's going to be crazy. Going to be crazy up in here. Now, I promised a giveaway. I promised a giveaway, and I'm going to give you something without even telling you what it is, and I'm sorry, but you're going to have to just trust me. You're going to have to trust me, and it's going to be awesome. You're going to be the one who gets it first. The first one who gets it. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to try the new giveaway thing that we have. Now, is it going to work? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. I was testing it. It seems like it's worked. Seems like it works. But we're going to give it a go. Now, I use Stream Elements. If you have not discovered Stream Elements, I'm a Stream Elements champion, which is pretty awesome. I love those guys over there. They are amazing. They have combined all of my stuff that I use for my stream. 25 different programs. Only need one now. Only need their website, and then it offloads a lot of the heavy load over to their website instead of on OBS, instead of on my streaming software. So that is much, much better. It is way better than having your machine be taxed, especially if you're streaming in the background while you're also playing the game, which I don't do. I have 2 separate machines. But if you're doing that, it especially helps a lot of that heavy load. So I suggest to give them a try. Now, we're going to go ahead and do a giveaway. And I'm going to just call it 100 sub. How about I just tell you what's a little bit in it, right? I'll just tell you what's a little bit in it. And then I'm not going to tell you all the other stuff, right? I'm not going to tell you all the stuff. But for those of you who have been wanting some, now you guys have been saving your Kiz Caps. You've been saving it for this moment. You're going to get the real deal. You're going to get the real Kiz Caps. That's right. I'm going to send them to you. So make sure to send me your address and all that stuff. Don't put it in chat. Make sure to whisper it to me on Discord or via Twitch. And I'm going to send you the real deal, the real Kiz Caps. Now, is that it I'm going to send you? No, I'm going to send you a whole lot of awesome stuff. I'm going to send you a whole lot of awesome stuff, including the very first one of this thing that is going to be coming out very, very soon. I can't tell you what it is until it comes out. But this is going to be your chance. This is going to be your chance to win it. Right? So let's see. This is a 100 sub giveaway. Get that Kismet loot love. That's right. And I don't have a photo for it yet. Now, what are we going to make this cost? Let's see. I think this is pretty awesome. I think this is pretty amazing. Now, as a sub, by the way, you have 3 times better chance of winning. You also earn 3 times as much Kiz Caps in the stream. So that means you guys going to get a whole lot of loot right now. So check your Kiz Caps. As you can see, a bunch of people are doing it right now. You go exclamation point loot and check what you got. Right? No, Chewy, you do not have to do this, Chewy. Mods automatically win. Automatically win because they have been with me for years, and they're going to get something special as well. So all my mods, not just my mods who just came on, but all my mods will get something special. We'll get something special, and that's why I've been saving up some of that sub love to send that sub. See, I get like sub love. I get the thing. I think community server. I think what to do nice things for the community, because that builds your community. That's me sending out that love. Now, would I like to eventually be able to pay my bills and help my wife out paying the bills? For sure. For sure. And I think you should get paid for something that you love to do and that you do as a profession. There is nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with asking for donations as a streamer. Don't be too annoying about it. You know, if some people can't afford it, that's fine. Nothing wrong with saying, hey, if you enjoy the stream, hit that sub button. Nothing wrong with that as well. But we're going to do a giveaway right now. Now, I have a giveaway overlay that I'm working on, which I don't have ready yet. I'm sorry. There's only one me. I only have so much time in a day. People are like, Kismet, why haven't you got this done? And why haven't you got the points done? And why haven't you got this other thing? There's only one guy. There's only one Kismet. I can only have so much time. I didn't even have enough time to do some of this other stuff that I had to farm out to other people. Right? So there we go. So there we go. All right, so let's do it. So as a subscriber, you got 3 times as much luck. You get 3 times as much caps in the stream because I think you deserve it. You're the part of the reason this stream continues to go on. And now I'm also going to give everybody a free ticket. Now, if you just came into my stream for the very first time and you're like, Kismet, bro, I don't have any Kiz Caps. Well, I'm going to solve that problem right now. First, I'm going to give you your first one free. And I'm going to give everybody 1,000 Kiz Caps right now. 1,000 Kiz Caps for everybody. So everybody has a shot at it. Now, if you've been saving those Kiz Caps, you're going to have a huge shot at it. If you've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 Kiz Caps, you're going to get that Kismet loot. The real life loot. The real life loot, and I'm going to send it to you. I'm going to send it to you. Usually reserved for my highest tier peeps. My highest tier peeps, and I'm not going to tell you what's going to be in it. I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to surprise you. I'm going to surprise you and send it to you. I'm about to send a bunch of those loot drops out to my high subscribers, by the way. Been working on them. Working on them. So 100 sub giveaway, and I'm going to give out that Kismet loot love right now. So again, the ticket's going to cost, let's make it 100. I think 100 is right. Maximum tickets per user. What do you think? Because this is something big. This is something big right here. Now, I might even include something else. You might even get a digital copy of something in there as well. Or I might just email it to you. We'll see. Or we'll work it out. We'll work it out. So, how many tickets per user? Let's say 50 tickets. Now, again, this is a test. So, if it crashes and burns horribly, we'll find out. What image should I use? What image should I use? I think we're going to use the Kiz Caps. I think we're going to use the Kiz Caps. Bam. I get it? I don't know if it worked. Do it. There we go. All right, we're using the Kiz Caps. Now, this will be my very first giveaway I've done in here. We'll see. Get ready? Now, how do I do it? What do we do? What do we do to make this work? I have no idea. All right, create and start. All right, there we go. Did it put it in the chat? There we go. A giveaway has started in the giveaway. Say exclamation point ticket space how many tickets you want to buy. And it's just like this. Let's do it. Let's pop it up here. Where is it? Where is it? Always fun doing new stuff. Trial and error, everybody. Trial and error. Try new stuff. Try it out, even if you fail. Bam! There we go. There we go. Unlock your Kiz Caps here and use your thing here. Go exclamation point ticket space and how many tickets you want to use. You want to check how many Kiz Caps you got, you go exclamation point loot. Now, each ticket costs right now about 100. Now, you can also buy a whole lot of them. A whole lot. Right? So go for it, everybody. Go for it. Now, this is your chance to win the big loot. This is your chance to win the good stuff. So I suggest if you've been saving those Kiz Caps, now's the time to drop them. Now's the time to drop them right this moment. So again, exclamation point ticket, how many tickets you want to use. Remember that it takes 100 tickets per. We just gave you 1,000. Did we give out that 1,000? Chewy, and any of my other mods, let me know if you gave out that 1,000 Kiz Caps in the mod chat. Did you give it out? And good luck on that interview, Pink Ranger. And thanks, Chewy, for that ban. People are funny. They come into my channel and they try to troll me. Mine's the worst channel to troll because I don't care. You come in, you tell me I'm old, you tell me I look like Tony Hawk. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. Thank you. I appreciate it. Big time. I appreciate it big time. He's like one of the greatest skaters of all time. He changed the game. He made it into a sport. He made it. So many people right now are skaters because of Tony Hawk. If you want to insult me, do better than that, bro. Do better than that. I'd like to meet Tony Hawk. That'd be awesome. I'd love to meet the dude. Me and him are like twin brothers. So there you go. Some of you are laughing right now. You're like, oh my God, Kismet does look like Tony Hawk, doesn't he? Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. Let's do it, everybody. Come on, we're gonna do 100 sub love up in here. Hiya, Kismet, says Sleeper. Hello, we're doing a giveaway, buddy. We're doing a giveaway right now, Sleeper. Do an exclamation point loot. And then exclamation point ticket space, how many tickets you want to use. Each one costs 100 tickets. I give you the free 1 ticket at the top of the stream. I also give away 100 Kiz Caps as well. All right. Yeah, Chewy gave it out. Chewy gave out that love. My mods are awesome. They're on top of it. All right. Now, I'm actually going to build something here. Or not. Or not. Now, what I want to do here first oh, I got it right here on me. I was like, where did those things go? They're in my inventory. Now, what I want to do down here is I don't want to dig a hole. I don't want a diggy hole right here. I want to go actually and make some frames right here. Now, these are different types of frames. These are called trusses. Now, trusses are the strongest thing in the game. So I want to go ahead and make some trusses here. Now, I should have probably bought my frames, but I think I got some wood. So we'll make some wood frames. This is kind of what I call scaffolding. And again, see, whenever I'm doing something, by the way, everybody, I will get back to the game. I will definitely get back to it. What? Aquatic Pimp has also made it rain. That means that all of you are going to get a bunch of Kiz Caps. Thanks to him, he spent his Kiz Caps so you guys can get some extra so you can be more part of the giveaway. All right, mods, hand that out. Hand out that make it rain there. Hand it out. I love that. I love that redemption thing. We've got, you can redeem using your Kiz Caps as well. It's called the Stream Store. I wish it was just called Redemption. That would be much better. But such is the way it goes. And let me know when that's done, mods. Now, you can also be part of Vault 45. Also, Final Nightmare has requested a song. We might have to play that in just a bit. We might have to play that in just a bit. So I've got some wood frames here. And I'm going to use those wood frames to get down to try not to break my leg. No guarantee. There we go.
I put some rebar frames in that little box right here for you if you want to use them.
Awesome. Something on the ground there. Somebody dropped. Here. I got it. Plant fibers. Thank you, Chewy. Thanks for the backup. Appreciate it. All right. So I like to use rebar frames, or I used to like to use cobblestone, to just kind of do what I'm doing here. Is this my bike that has the thing on? Somebody left their bike on, by the way. Your battery's going to run down. You want to turn your light off. So what we did is...
I've got a good battery in there, and I just wanted you to be able to see everything.
Oh, I got my gamma way up. You don't need to turn it on, but thank you. I appreciate the thought. Okay. Oh, you guys keep going. We're going to let it go for a little bit. We're going to let it go a bit. I don't want nobody to miss it. If you're in the stream right now, I'm going to send it out via Twitter, but I'm not going to send it to anybody, my followers on Twitter right now. I'm going to send it out. I'm going to send it out that right now I'm giving away 100 follower loot. So let me go ahead and put it in my info section. And I want my peeps to know, all the people who came in here and showing that love of my stream. Where the heck did my info section go? Where's my info section? It got eaten. It got eaten. Bam. I have a lot of windows running. All right, mute me. My info section disappeared. Whenever you're looking for something, that's when it disappears. Huh. Yep. Info section totally gone. Did they take the info section out of Twitch? Or did my, like, settings reset or something? That's super weird. Huh. Hold on, I gotta find it, everybody. Now it's true. Now I'm wondering, did they take it out? Yeah, my info section is literally not there on any browser. Did they take the info section out of Twitch? Can you guys see my info section down below?
I see your info.
Not the stream panels, but I mean like the info section where, you know, you can type something in there and say I'm going live and all that.
Oh, it's gone, yeah.
Just followed you on Twitter. Thank you, Sleeper. Thank you for that follow. Hey, Chewy, give Sleeper 500 Kizcats for pressing that follow on Twitter. Bam. Anybody that presses follow on Twitter right now, I'm going to give you 500 Kizcaps. Go ahead and go for it. Go hit that follow button. You hit subscribe, I'm going to give you an additional 500 Kizcaps so you can be part of this giveaway. Go hit that subscribe button on YouTube. YouTube.com, KismetBP. Twitter.com, KismetBP. B like Bravo, P like Papa. Go for it. Go for it. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. For every 5 people that go out and press that follow and press that YouTube, I'm going to give out 1,000 Kizcaps to everybody. To everybody. That's even better. That's what we're going to do. We're going to, basically, every 5 people that press the YouTube button, every 5 people that press the Twitter button, we're going to give out 1,000 Kizcaps for each of those. For each of those. So right now, here's how you make a ton of Kizcaps. Let's do it. There we go. Oh, we dealt out that Make It Rain love from Aquatic Pimp. Aquatic Pimp, brilliant idea, bro. Brilliant idea to help everybody out in the chat. He went and gave up 3,000 his Kizcaps so all of you guys can get 30 as well. So there we go. So again, I made some trusses here. I tweeted a pic of you reaching your goal. Oh, awesome, Paradox. Awesome. Now, I don't know what happened to my info section, so I'm just going to go. directly to Twitter and do it there. Bam! Right there. Put my little love train on there. Boom! There we go. Bam! Alright, so you sent me a picture of me hitting 100 subs. Thank you, bro. I'm going to retweet that. I'm going to retweet it in just a second. I'm going to let that other one go up there first. Zombies! So thanks, everybody, for hanging out on the stream. This is your chance. You are in the right stream. You are in the best stream ever. You have got a chance to win a Kismet loot drop. That's right, a Kismet loot drop. And you're going to be the first one. You're the first one who's going to get something special. Now, I'm going to have to talk to you about it after the stream. Going to have to ask you some certain questions, which I'm not going to reveal to everybody else. And I'm going to send you the very first one. The very first one in the stream. And if you want me to sign it, I will sign it for you as well. If I see you wearing it at TwitchCon, I'll give you even more loot. Even more loot! Bam! So it's something you wear. I'll give you a little hint. Little hint action. All right, so let's get back to building here. Not getting a lot of building going on, but we're getting lots of love sending out over the internets. There we go. Lauren Tucker says, following you on both Twitter and Facebook. Hey, watch for how many people are saying they're following on Twitter and Facebook. I guess you guys go watch how many followers I've got on Twitter and Facebook as well. And every time it goes up by 5, just start dealing out 1,000 on YouTube and 1,000 if they hit 5 on YouTube, 5 more, and 5 more on Twitter. And also on Facebook. For everyone on Facebook, throw 100 as well. We'll just put 100 on, we'll put 100 for each follow on Facebook. Vondillo says, Kiz, just figured out how to use my Amazon Prime account, so someone will be receiving a new sub soon. Oh, really? You're going to be number 102? We just crossed it over. Thank you, Vondillo. Appreciate it. Aquatic Pimp said, I'm getting worried that my sub isn't going through. I went through my bank account, but I haven't gone here. It says under Kismet, it says subs. Aquatic Pimp is sub for 0 months. Does that mean it's pending? Oh, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I'm sorry if it's not working. I'm sorry if it's not working, bro. That's a Twitch question. That's a Twitch/bank question. Are you using it or what? There we go. My mods are working together. Awesome. Awesome. There we go. Now, just so you know, if you're going to be part of this giveaway, you wanna be someone who wants to receive it, right? If I give it out to somebody and they say, Kismet, I'm not going to give you my address, I'm not going to give you my information, don't bother to enter. Don't bother to enter, because what I want to do, if I send it to you, I want you to open it up, take a picture of it, and tweet it to me. All right? Or you can email it to me if you don't have a Twitter, but Twitter's free, so you might as well go create a new one and just send it to me. Send it to me over there on Twitter. So if you are not going to, actually open it and actually use it and check it out and all that stuff, make sure that you want to get it, right? Make sure you want to get it if you're going to enter the contest, because on top of that, there's also going to be some other digital goodies that I'm going to send you as well. All right? Just so you know, this is the big deal. This is the reason you've been saving those Kiz Caps. And I get the question all the time, Kismet, what are these Kiz Cap things you're talking about? What are the Kiz Caps? Well, there are the physical, the real deal, right here. Check it out. I got my own bottle cap. Let's see if I can get it to show you guys this time. Bam! Inside there, these are actually my business cards. How cool is that? How cool is that? But I give them out as well. And if I see you at TwitchCon and I give you some, and whoop! Heartless Misery coming in! Well deserved! He says, let's see, what did he say? Up over here. So glad to see you get so many subs. Well deserved. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, Heartless Misery. With the big bada boom blowing up the Dragon Chalice over there. So there we go. If you've got an issue, Aquatic Pimp, I would contact both your bank, your card, whoever you're using, PayPal, as well as I would contact Twitch if you're having trouble with Twitch's service as well. Sup, kids? How you doing? I'm doing amazing, Jay Weed. We have hit 100 plus subs. So there we go. There we go. Twitter follow complete, says Hillbilly. All right. What if someone already followed you on Twitter? Well, guess what? If 5 more people follow, everybody gets rewards. Because in the Kismet Army, we reward everybody by the actions of amazing people. For people who go out and say, Kismet, I love you, man, I'm going to hit that follow button on Twitter. I'm going to go over to YouTube. I'm going to hit that subscribe button. For those people, everybody benefits here in the stream. I'm going to die. Meep, meep. It reminds me of Benny Hill, if you guys know who that is. All right. Come on, Kismet. Build some stuff. You keep saying you're going to build stuff, but you're not building. Let's build some stuff while we're waiting for that giveaway to go. Wait for that giveaway. Now, if you are new to my stream, my name is Kismet. Put Kiz or Kismet in the chat. If you're trying to talk to me, it'll highlight in red, even attach itself to the top of my chat. And thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you hanging out. Now, this is called trusses. Now, trusses are the strongest thing in the game because they can hold a lot of weight. And they can hold it in a very long distance. Now, what I've done is I've created a central pillar that is my trusses. Now, I saw this in my head when I woke up today. The whole thing. The whole entire thing and how to build it and what to do and all of that kind of cool stuff. Now, currently the truss is down about 4 or 5. And what it's going to do is it's going to act as the entrance to this thing that I'm building. Right? Now, right now, I'm going to go ahead and count how high up I'm going. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there's 4 up. Right? And that's usually pretty good. Because mobs usually destroy the bottom 2 blocks. Right? The bottom 2 blocks is what they come in and they annihilate. So I'm going to go ahead, just make myself a bit of some stairs here. Like so. So I can get up to the top here and survey, does this look high enough? Probably not. Probably not. Maybe we need to go a little bit higher. So let's go ahead and go a bit higher as well. Bam. So let's go back and count first before we go up higher, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's number 5 now. Number 5. Now, if we get up too high, it's going to be difficult to shoot any mobs if we want to shoot mobs or whatever it is. But in this base, we won't have a problem with that. We won't have a problem, I don't think, with mobs. But we'll see. Maybe the whole thing will fall down and get broken. So I'm going to go ahead and a couple higher. Okay? A couple higher here. And then I'm going to show you a bit about trusses. Now, I'm going to waste some of these trusses just so you can get an idea of how awesome the trusses are. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5. Now right here is the max limit of wood frames. Wood frames go about 5, and then when you put the 6th one on, or the 7th one on, depending on how you have it set up, they will fall down. So boom, there's number 6. And there's number 7. And there's number 8. And there's number 9. And then there's 10 and 11 and 12. This is going a lot slower than I thought. 13, 14, 15. There it is. 15. But notice how the whole thing didn't fall down. Just those last 2. So 15 is about the limit. It's really about 16, but because the first one counts. So basically, it's about 15, 16 long that you can go before your trusses go. You see how quick they picked that up? That was pretty good. Before you can go. Now, that's excessive. I don't need it to go that far. But it is cool that it goes that far. There we go. Take one off of there. Maybe I should take some more off of there. What do you think? Yeah, take some more. Now, the easy way to do it is just to kind of cut it early. So let's go ahead and see how many we want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go 8. Take out number 9. Now, the rest of those things are going to fall. Land on my bike, apparently. Get my bike out of there. Rover's going to come and pick that up. So, yeah, so there we go. 8 in that direction. So, let's do the same thing in this direction. Bam. All right, 8 in that direction. Let's try this way. Say, Kismet, it's all going to fall down, bro. Let's see. Still up. There's 8. Now on this side, I actually want it to be part of the entrance. Right? Now, I want it actually to eventually, where you have an underground entrance to get up into the base, and then you exit from underground as well. You actually won't exit right at the bottom of the base. I hate doing doors. I don't really like doors. I find they are useless in the long run. You should do ramps. You should do other ways to get into your base than using doors. It works a lot better. So again, there we go. So we've got like a big, almost like a plus thing going there, right? So we've got ourselves some trusses. Now, I can't leave these trusses here because watch how much damage they take. Only 1,000. So if the zombies come through, bam, hit those trusses, this whole thing's coming down, right? So what I'll need to do is, of course, concrete that out. And I'll need to concrete it well. Now, it's above ground, so what's going to happen is these zombies are going to constantly be coming in and out. So you really need to insulate it so it doesn't do that. Now, you need to visualize it in your head. Okay, how am I going to set this up? Now, again, you got to have an access point. So right here where this access point is, I'm going to dig kind of two down. And then a bit further down on this side. I forgot how many down I went on that one, but let's say right there. All right, one more. One more. One more, one more. There we go. All right. And then now we've got another truss over. Oh, that was one more too many. Pink Ranger. Yeah, you guys are funny in the mod chat. They're funny. They're funny. And by the way, thanks for that suggestion, Chewy. I appreciate that. Boom. So here I am way up here. If I fall down there, I'm going to break my leg. Going to break my leg. Sub to your YouTube, says Jay Weed. Is it possible to add more tickets if we didn't hop out of the 50 first time? Nope. When you hit the 50, you're at max. Hey, Kismet, what are you building? I'm not going to tell you. But something awesome. Something awesome that I thought in my brain. I thought, oh, if I do that, man, that would be amazing. That would be amazing and probably pretty fun for my peeps. So we'll see how it works out. We'll see how it works out. Now, again, I want to use this trussing to make this like the strongest base I've ever made. Now, this particular base I'm going to be building above ground. So you can tell it's a bit of a base. But what makes it unique? Well, first, it's based on trussing, which the trussing is super strong, which means I can make it very long without having a lot of under supports, right? Meaning that I don't have to put a column every 5 thing. I don't have to build it like a kill box. I can build it very much like a star right now. See, that's kind of like a star, right? Kind of like a star, or maybe if I went the other way, it'd be like a cross, I guess, but it's more like a star. And basically what I did is I used the trussing as kind of the base. Now, you can't fill the trussing in, right? So the trussing is kind of just there to hold it up. Now, over the top of the trussing is going to be the actual structure itself, like so. All right. And then we'll do the same thing out this way. Now, again, this is trial and error. Do I know if this is going to work? I don't know. Do I have an idea if it's going to work? It should work. But you never know until you try, right? You never know really until you really get in the game and you try this stuff out. And I suggest you do. And if you fail, big deal. Keep going. Keep doing what you love to do. If you love to build stuff, build stuff. Now, the nice thing about frames is you accidentally put it over the center like I did right here, right? You can always kind of pick it back up again, or right here, like I almost did. You can go ahead and pick it back up again. So basically, I'm building a base above ground, and this is going to use trusses so I can make the base bigger with having just one central support, right? So that's what I'm doing right now. Now, also what I will do is I will go out and I will insulate this rebar so if they hit it from underneath, right? They hit it from underneath, it's not going to get destroyed. So that is something that's really important to watch out for. Did I bring my ladders? I don't think I did. Now here's another little trick, by the way. If you use your rebar frames and drop them down in there, then when you fall down, boom, you can use them to stop you, right? And then same thing like this. Take this out and then drop it as you fall. There you go. So now you can get down without hurting your leg. You can also make a thing to go up there. So far, this is what we've got, right? First area is trusses, and then the second area is rebar frames. Right? Now, of course, I can create secondary, and I'll show you how to do that stuff in a second. Secondary stuff as well. Here comes down all my rebars. Up! Whole thing came down. Did I think that was going to happen? Probably. Probably. Because what I did is I weighed down the stuff. Like I told you, I'm going to waste a lot of this stuff today. I'm going to waste a lot of it. That's why I'm making so much. But notice how the whole entire thing came down. Why did it come down? Because some of the supports I pulled down that were the rebar came down as well. So when you're building it, in this game, you can't just build it up top and let it float there and do all of that. You have to build it from the bottom up. It actually uses real physics and stuff's going to fall down. Now luckily I have an auger to pick up this giant mess that I just made. Now again, you make a mistake, if stuff falls down, such is the way it goes. All right. Such is the way it goes. Now look, all my stuff fell all the way down in there. So again, in this particular case, build from the bottom up. Whoa! Now that shouldn't have happened. Okay, that shouldn't have happened right there. Because we already built that earlier. Remember we built it earlier? Something going on there. I'll probably have to build a concrete underping for that. Now also I broke my leg, which I knew I was going to at some point. Also need some food and water. Oh, that's not my bike. Also need some food and water, so let's go over here. Let's get some of that. Let's get some of that action going on. So splints. There we go. Thanks for the sub to YouTube. Kids, now what I mean is I only had enough for 33 the first time. With an extra 1,000 extra, I could get 10 more tickets. Yeah, you can put more in. You can put more in. So if you've done only 30 and you want to do 50, go for it. Go for it. You can do more. Kids, I think you actually need to go down to bedrock for an actual solid foundation. Ah, fear not. You smart, bro. You smart. I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there in just a second. Yeah, the game actually calculates what you put stuff on, which is the next thing I'm going to talk about. Thanks for that segue. I appreciate that. I appreciate that segue. The game actually calculates what you have stuff on, as you saw, that it failed. Even though I just did it a second ago. Did you see me just do it a second ago before I dug out the middle part here? I did it just fine. I went up really high, right? So it calculates what's underneath it. So if you really want this structure to be strong, you should go all the way to bedrock as well. Now, am I going to do that? Nah. Nah. Because I want to see, I want to do some trial and error here. So what I'm going to do instead is prepare some of this dirt. Is I'm going to try to see if I jump down in here. Try not to break my, oh wait, I got to do my food and water. Food and water, kids, you're driving everybody crazy on the stream. Now, Kismet, you got to eat your food, bro. You're taking damage. You did the thing with the thing and the thing. All right, I'm eating. All right, I'm eating. If you guys want me to eat, I'll get it taken care of. Now I'm getting cold. I'll even wear my jacket for you. So I don't worry about dying. I don't care if I die. I don't care if I lose my health and I'm not at 148%. I don't really care that much because I'm not trying to impress you by how high my health is. I'm not trying to impress you by all of that stuff. I'm trying to impress you by how much fun I'm having. That's what I'm doing. Somebody building a wood structure here. Some wood frames. All right. So again, notice how that fell down. Now let's go ahead and test some other things. Now we're just testing some things. Again, this is trial and error night, so I'm going to waste a bit of resources while we're doing this. Now another thing you might have noticed down in here is that we've got some stuff that's kind of blocking what we already have, right? So let's go ahead and try it this time. And we'll dig out this middle part too. And we're going to dig it out. In a circle, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to expand our base, right? Oh, or expand our kind of foundation into a circle. Well, into kind of more of a square. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Hey, get out of my way. Ah, I hate it when I overdo it. Okay. There we go. So we're going to make ourselves a nice concrete foundation right here. All right, looking good. Now we're going to take our trusses. Put them right here. Do what we just did before, right? Trusses, 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 trusses. All the way up. Working now. You're like, oh, Kismet, working now, right? Working now. So you can go all the way to bedrock and then come all the way up from bedrock. Now I'm going to need some more trusses eventually. That's why I'm making hundreds of them over there. But you get the idea. So now it's more stable because it's on the cement. What I'd done is I'd put that first one on an unstable thing. So as I added more stuff to it, it became unstable and then it fell down. I think that's one of the most genius things of this game. Real physics. Well, there's real physics as they've got so far. Real physics that basically stuff will fall down if you don't follow certain rules. If you don't follow certain rules and you follow certain weight capacities, it'll fall down. If you don't go in and insulate it and use other things like concrete and things like that to insulate it so that it doesn't fall down, right? I'm gonna go ahead and take that off the top now. All right, and then guys, I'm gonna try to get down by using my little trick here. A little bit of damage. A little bit of damage. All right, so we got that on a cement foundation here, right? Now these trusses, if I want to put that on a cement foundation, sorry, bro. Got to take the bottom out. And again. Now again, give yourself the freedom to fail. Give yourself the freedom to make mistakes. All right? And this is all trial and error.
Have you ever heard of this net neutrality?
What?
What about it?
I refreshed my Twitch page, and now I have a red bar on top of my Twitch, and it's like trying to make you go to some other site.
Good question. Good question. I don't know. It doesn't come up on mine. Oh, wait. There it is. Yep.
And it's like anytime you try and put any emotes in chat, it's just a loading circle too.
Getting an echo. Yeah, it's actually not a loading circle. It's not loading. It's just spinning, which is kind of a dumb emote. But yeah, just ignore it. Just ignore it. You'll be fine. All right, let's go ahead and put this thing down here. And 1, 2, boom. So now we've got a cement foundation to put it on. Again, like so. Up we go. So basically what I'm trying to do is create kind of a twin pillar thing here. One more. And again, quick way down. Whee! Whee! All right. There we go. There we go. So now we've got our twin pillars going. Now we need to insulate those pillars so they don't get destroyed. How do you insulate them? Well, of course, you put some concrete around them. Like so. Like so. And again, I want to make sure that the middle stays open so that I can go up and down in there. So again, now we're going to go ahead and expand this out a bit. Now, if you just came into the stream, by the way, we are doing a mega giveaway. You guys are going to get some sweet loot. What are you going to get? Not going to tell you. Not going to tell you, but if you've been saving your Kiz Caps, now's the time. Now's the time to go ahead and put exclamation point loot. Check how much loot you got. Check how many Kiz Caps you've been building up by being an awesome watcher of the stream, by being an amazing sub of my stream. Subs, of course, earn at 3 times the Kiz Caps, as well as have 3 times more likely to win those giveaways. But don't worry, you can still win it, even if you're not a sub. I've seen people come in my stream before and said, Kismet, I've never been in your stream before. How do I get these Kiz Caps? And they have literally won the Kiz Caps. They won a giveaway or a contest, which is how you win more Kiz Caps too. They won that contest, took that, and then used it to win the giveaway, which is totally awesome. I love to see that. I love to see my peeps who are always hang out in the stream win, but I also love to see other peeps to win as well. Now I'm going to actually take some of this back out again, but I'm just going to show you at what level that we're going to reinforce this sucker right now. So we're going to actually insulate the entire thing from the zombies like so. So the whole thing's going to be like a giant concrete block that actually goes underground. Now these concrete blocks also act as a support block. Now I could just do it on the side. Yeah, I saw it earlier, Tree. Saw it earlier, bro. Boom. So there we go. We've got that filled in. Got that filled in. See, Kismet, I have to go to work. If I win, just leave me a message on Twitch. Is that okay? I'm sorry, Takarayu. You've got to be present in the stream. I'm sorry, bro. I know you got to go to work, but don't worry. I'll be giving some more stuff out. And if you did put a bunch of Kiz Caps and you got to go to work, let my mods know how many you put in there. How many you put in there, my mods will give them back to you. Because I'm that kind of guy. I'm not going to let you lose your Kiz Caps. I will give them back to you. I can look it up too, but be honest with my mods, because we'll look it up later, so be honest. Be honest, or my mods will look it up first. I love the structural integrity of this game, Kiz. It's one of the biggest attractions to build for me. Exactly, Sleeper. It's one of my favorite things. It's one of my favorite things is that you can't just make it float, right? Don't worry, Internet. I will save you, says Sister Wolf. Minecraft is awesome, but no trivia. Yes, I've played some Minecraft. Minecraft actually is a really amazing and very creative, sparking game. I played with my kids before. If you want to see me playing with my kids, you can check it out on my YouTube channel. Check it out on my YouTube channel. Played it for the first time with them. They love themselves some Minecraft. Now, I kind of missed the Minecraft craze, but if I was younger, I totally would have been obsessed with that game. I already know it. I know I would have been playing that game like nobody's business. But I missed it because I was busy playing MMOs with my team, doing my thing. So, yeah, that's looking good. So, basically, we're going to have this big, giant concrete bunker that's going to go ahead and support those beams. So, if they come along, you know, I'm going to wipe my stuff out, right? Now, this is going to be, this is going to take me a while to build this. And I think we're coming up on Horde Night. Let's see, what day is Horde Night? Let's check it out over here. Let's check it out. 175. Yeah, that's tomorrow. That's tomorrow in-game. So we're going to have Horde Night here on the stream as well. We're going to do that in just a bit. In just a bit. How we look? Another 30 minutes on that recording. Another 30 minutes. So basically what I want to do is build this base out of these trusses so it can hold up the rest of the base, right? Now, some of the stuff here in Alpha 16, I've heard, has been having trouble. So we've got to watch out for that as well. So again, we're going to go ahead and run at least one side all the way up, like so, to try to hold that up. And up on the other side, too. Whee! And then the other side here. Run that all the way up. So we're going to use rebar frames to actually reinforce this right here. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and do this again, where we kind of run this over here, and then Connected to this truss. And so forth. There we go. I'm going to take this out. This time I'm going to run it this way so it's not running toward the road. So the road side is going to be flat, and these other sides are going to be real long on the way out. All right. And that's looking good. I should get those ladders so I don't have to keep doing this over and over. But I knew I was going to take that down. That's why I didn't put any ladders there, by the way. If you're wondering why, kids, why didn't you put the ladders up? Because some of this is going to fall down. And again, that's the whole point of tonight's stream is basically trial and error. Trying things out, seeing what they do. So again, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. And then over here, it's 1, okay, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. 8 is what we need. Again, this should go 16, or really 15, but 16 counting the first block. It should be able to go 16, so we're only going half the distance. Right? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, here's the problem. See how this doesn't have a support block back? I mean, this has a support block. It has a side support block. But we might have trouble. So 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Am I counting that right? It seems like it's longer than 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Ah, see, I was right. I was like, wait a minute, that seems like it's longer than what it is. So yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's 1 already on there. 2, 3. All right, so there's 8. All right, so let's go in 4. 1, 2, 4. Let's cross beam this baby. All right. Same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that should add as a stability cross beam, right? So there we go. So we're making some space that we can utilize as well. Same thing over here. Yeah, this is, you got to work out the math, but you can also just trial and error it if you really want to. You can definitely just go in and trial and error. So we're using lots of rebar frames, which rarely you guys see me do on stream because we don't get to the point before we have to reset the server at some point. But let's experiment around. Oh, and I'm out. Oh, what a fail fish. What a fail fish. I guess I'll just have to leave it there. Let's see if we've got any more stuff in here that we can use. Nothing in that one. What do we got in here? Ooh, look at all them resources. Nice. Nice. Now, I hope my peeps are off having fun doing stuff while I'm busy over here. So, yeah, we need some more rebar frames. Not rebar. We need more trusses. So, off we go. Off we go. There you go. King Leopold says, Kismet, how much do you think a computer would cost that can run this game with no problem since the computer I have now cannot run it? I would say maybe about $600, I would say. Maybe even $500 game could run this one. Now, is it going to run it super well? Probably not. But I think you could get away with it there. Now, if you really want a nice machine, of course, the more you put into it, the nicer it's going to be. I need to tag the base. Waypoint. There we go. Of course, the more you put in, the better it can be. It depends on what your budget is. Probably, I would say, a decent, to be able to play a game pretty decently, I would say probably in the neighborhood of between $600 and $1,000. My machine is more in the higher end, $1,500 to $2,000 plus. Depending on what you want to do, you could probably get some really nice components. I would say your number one thing, of course, always your power supply. Make sure you have enough power for what you're doing. I'm just going to try to go straight toward it. Let's see what happens if we go straight toward it. Hopefully I don't end up in a lake. Whoop! I almost ended up in whatever that was. Basically, that's what you want to worry about. Your power supply first. Make sure you have a good power supply in there. Go in there and decide what you want for processor and all that other stuff. And the last thing I would decide on would be the video card, because you can always come back later and really upgrade your video card. But you want to have, you know, enough power to power all your stuff. You want to have the horsepower to make everything run, right? Like the processor, of course, is going to be your main thing. And then come back and say, you know, maybe I can skimp a little bit on the video card. Maybe I'll just get a smaller hard drive. Maybe I won't get as much memory, right? Because, you know, in computers, you can, the most you can give it is what it'll take, right? The most memory you can get is what it'll take. The most, woo, look at this straight down. Oh, look at all these rocks, though. Oh, it makes me want to come in here and auger all these rocks. Look at these rocks everywhere. That's a lot of lead right there. That's a lot of lead. You know what we need? Ah, I just thought of an idea. You know what we need through there? Is we need a mountain pass. That's what we need. I might have to build a mountain pass right there. Come straight from our other base through the mountain. That sounds cool. That sounds cool. Yeah. Do we get another auger yet?
Not yet.
Let's work toward an auger. I just had a brilliant idea. Making a mountain pass where literally we go from the base where we currently are and dig straight through the mountain to get to the other side where the other towns are. And I'd actually build it probably from the town side, the other side, and dig this way until it actually comes out into the air, and then we can make like a road or something to it. I think that'd be pretty fun if you guys want to do that kind of project, if you're up for it. But first we need to get those auger parts. So I would just scrap the heck out of everything and see if we can find some auger parts. Bam!
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Right through the mountain like we did. We actually did that in our vault. We made a pass right through the mountain. And it went into the mountain and then went down, and we built a vault down there, Vault 45. Then we went up, and we went all the way to the top of the mountain, and we built a whole thing out in there, houses and all sorts of really amazing stuff. That was a super fun build. That was one of my favorite builds of all time. A lot of amazing people pitched in to help on that. Now, we're back here, back in our little town where we started. And I'm kind of buzzing along here. And right here you can see, of course, the Kismet kill box. Well, that was weird. That was weird. I was like, wait a minute, what's that thing on top of the kill box? It just hadn't refreshed yet. But as you can see, we turned an existing structure into a giant kill box. That's going to be awesome on Horde Night. We'll be doing that in just a bit. We've got some farms going here. We've got our main kind of arboretum here as well. Oh. Too bad you can't make the drawbridge come down. Like it sees you and it brings the drawbridge down. That'd be a cool idea, right? So you have like a detector that detects like one of these motion sensors, and it sees you and it brings the drawbridge down. And then when it stops seeing you, it goes for like 10, 15 seconds and then put the drawbridge back down again. There you go, fun pimps. An idea for the things right there. An idea for that. Let's close this up in case some zombies want to come and eat my face. They want to eat my face up in there. Let's see. Good evening, Calamal. Good evening. Thanks for hanging out. I'm coming in, Kiz, says Pimp. Come on in, buddy. Come help us find some auger parts. We need to get them auger parts. And we also need, of course, getting some blast and, We need to get some blast, which is brass and glass in one. No, we need brass and lead and some auger parts. There we go. Boom. There we go. Come on in, buddy. Cheaper if you build it. I know. It's. I find in the long run, fear not, that what I've learned in this particular playthrough is not to use pre-existing structures. Here's the reason why. I mean, you can use it in the very beginning. Now, in Alpha 15, it was great. You use pre-existing structures, and you build it up or whatever. Because you didn't have sleepers in there. You didn't have sleeper spawn in there. Now, if you go take over a 15-story building, you don't have enough bedrolls unless you have just an insane amount of people on your server to block that spawn. And even if you dig up the ground, which I have done, even if you put plates down over those particular places, it does not block the spawn. It does not block the spawn. You know how I know? Because in this base right here, which I've completely replaced the floor with I put down the frames and filled them in. Then also I put down all these plates over the top of those to make sure that I could block it. It still didn't work. It still didn't work. So what I'm going to do is just build it from scratch from now on, which I think is a much better way to go. But I mean, temporarily you can take over something and just fortify it and do that. But eventually I would make a full-on base that you made from scratch to keep the mobs from spawning in it. So now while I was away, hey pimp, a whole bunch of these trusses were being made. How convenient. Convenient. Right here, so I can bring these trusses with me. And any more here. Again, I'm breaking some trusses on purpose and dropping them on the ground and all that stuff and breaking them so you guys can get an idea of how the building works in the game. Now, I meant to do this last night, but I got a little bit too tired. So doing it today. Doing it today and enjoying it. Enjoying it! Boom, having a good time. Having a good time. Boom. You shall not pass! Dig yourself a Moria. There you go, Coley. That'd actually be kind of a cool build, right? Go along with my hobbit hole over there. So I built a bit of a hobbit hole, as I like to call it, where you dig all the way down to bedrock and then you just put all your loot in there to try to protect it. Because if you put it up at ground level, there's big wandering groups of mobs. Oops, somebody put the thing down for me. Whee, go now. Basically, there's whole hordes of mobs that come along and then just destroy your stuff. They literally, a whole bunch of them will come up, like 5, 10 of them will run up and then run against your wall and break through even concrete walls and knock their way through there if you don't have any sort of defense or whatnot to defend your base. Eventually, though, when you get to blade traps, it's a lot of fun to just grind them up. Grind them up big time. Now, let's see if we can find another shortcut over here. I want to go right here. Is there any other way? I'm going to go ahead and look around this lake here and see if there's a quicker way as well. So let's go to the lake. This way? Am I going the right way? I got to look again. Yes, this way. See, I wish that if you had the map while you were driving. I mean, that's like an obvious no-brainer. Oh, look at that. Look at this here. Hold on. Load it. Get some of that action while we're at it. Get some of that coal from my weaponsmith. Now, you got to be careful when you're down here at the water. Because... What's up, big guy? You got to be careful. I hope so, Aquatic Pimp. I hope so, bro. Kids, that's my next run, is a solo build before Horde Night rather than a takeover. Yeah, that's the same thing here. Is a solo build from the ground up. I think it's much better in Alpha 16 to do from ground... Oh. See, that always scares me. It scares me when stuff like that happens. Oh, look at this. Found like another little road over here. Right by the water, though. See, if I fall in the water, I'm going to be dismantling this bike. Let's do it. Let's follow the road, see where it takes us. It takes us up here to this house. Sometimes I just like going on a little expedition, right? Yeah, going to the house there. Going to the house. Where's my marker? Okay, I found that. I found it. All right, well, okay, I found a little ways around. That's probably faster. Probably faster to go around the left side. I've got it marked. I just can't see it because of the airdrops. You might be like, Kismet, bro, go pick up all those airdrops. Well, they're all bugged out. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, I know that's affecting your OCD. You're like, Kismet, airdrops, airdrops, get them. Get every one of them. Sorry, bugged out. I don't write the game. I just play it, bro. This is an experimental version, too. Expect stuff to be broken. Expect stuff... No. I just discovered when you're coming back, to go around the left side of the lake is actually faster. Boom. It's actually faster. I'm more of a kind of a goat trail or off-road kind of guy. I like to just go the very, straight line. The shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line, and that's the way I like to go. That's the way I like to go, and that's what we're going to do. So we're doing some trial and error today. We're trying out some different... Ooh, look at that. Oh, that was close. That was close there. Almost fell down in there. Me. Instead of going all the way down in there and then climbing back out again, it's best to just kind of go this way a bit. Go this way a bit, and then you can just keep going straight. Dodge some trees, dodge some rocks. Woo! Hello. Hello. Actually, go this way. You just let it go. It'll work its way down without you getting hurt. You don't even have to press forward. It'll just kind of work your way down just a little bit. I got some splints in my bike if you need them, Tree. We go.
I'm good now.
No water, no food. Oh, I got some water and food. It's in my bike. Now, am I drinking my water and food? Not really. Now, if you just happen into the stream and you're like, Kismet, bro, I just noticed you got 101 subs over there, brother. Awesome. It's right over my thing, though. How did I get bumped down? My thing got bumped down, everybody. Hold on. Did I bump my overlay down? Maybe it's always been like that, and I just never noticed. It could have totally be that way. Hold on. Hold on. I got to take a second here. Now, here's one of the cool things about Stream Elements. Right now, I'm live on the stream, and I can go in to my current overlay and edit it without having to edit it here in OBS. I can take it, and I can nudge things up a bit. I think it should be up above there. Oop. See, I moved it. The sub goal moved up there. So as you can see, we hit over 100. Now again, if you are coming into my stream, I want to say thank you to every single person that came in and pressed that sub love button, right? And I'm going to give you all a chance to get the epic loot right now, to get the legendary loot right now. And here's how you do it. You go exclamation point loot, you check how many kiss caps you got. You then go exclamation point ticket, and you put how many tickets that you want to spend. That costs 100 per ticket. You get the first one for free. And you can win something epic right here in the stream. Now, if you don't want me to send you a Kismet loot drop, which requires you to send me your address and all that kind of stuff, do not put it in chat, obviously. Whisper to me here on Twitch, or whisper, or even better on Discord, because it's more secure. I will ask you for it after the stream, and you will get the very first one of this thing. The very first one, and a bunch of other Kismet loot as well. Including Kiss Caps, the real deal. Right here. Right here. You get the real deal. I will send them to you for my 100th subscriber love. And I'm going to send it out to you guys in just a few minutes. How are we looking? Oh, yeah. Let's go. Let's let it go. About another 15 minutes is all you got. 15 minutes is all you got. So if you want to be part of that giveaway, go for it. Go for it. You've earned it. You've earned those Kiss Caps. I suggest to use them. I suggest to use. Now is the time to use them. So let's do it. Let's do it. Another 15 minutes. It's on fire. It's on fire. That's so cool. I love it to watch it on fire. It's cool. All right. Now, I built a little bit of a bunker here, a.k.a. the Hobbit Hole, to hold some of our stuff. Now, great place to hunker down during nighttime. As well as to bring tons and tons of loot to. Then you can go grab this loot and take it back over there as well. Now, this was just meant to be a quick thing. It's not going to be a big, giant base or anything like that. Literally, just make a quick hole, throw all your stuff in there, and keep it up, at least 4 up, in case a zombie falls down here or comes through the wall or something. It doesn't destroy all your stuff. That's all it is. It doesn't have any labels on it. It doesn't. I mean, you can do as expansive as you want. But it doesn't have any labels on it. It doesn't have anything. It's just kind of like a bunker in various locations. And, of course, eventually you want to have multiple bunkers along the way so that you can take all your stuff and put it in there, right? Especially since you can, a good place to hide during Horde Night. Maybe you're in there crafting. Maybe you put some forges in there, too, or some workbenches that give you something to do while it's nighttime. So that's basically what these little bunkers are for, and you can put them all over the world and make little bunkers just yourself. Now, you can also take over a bunker if you want and just hide in there like that. But I'd much rather have a bunker that was solid and where the mobs can't get you at bedrock, especially this far in the game where we have an auger and we have stuff that we can dig stuff out fairly easily. And then we're also at like level 100 plus now because we're on day 174. So we've been playing for a bit on this particular playthrough. I'm surprised another patch hasn't come through yet, though. I'm surprised. Hey, Final Nightmare, check it out, 100 subs. Use up that loot, everybody. Use up that loot. Come on, get in there. This is your shot. Paradox said the giveaway's at the end of the stream. Absolutely not, Magic Wolflade. It is not at the end of the stream. It is not at the end of the stream. I am not like that. I am not like, hey, you have to stay here till the end of the stream or you don't get it. If you got to go, by the way, if you got to go, let my mods know. Like somebody had to go, they had to go to work. Let my mods know, and you get a shot. Now, I'm going to be giving away more stuff. I'm going to be giving away more stuff here on stream for you guys. So don't worry if you missed out on it tonight. You got to go to work or whatever it is. Leave the stream up. But you're going to have another chance at it. You got to be present to win. I always like to make it present to win because there's a lot of people who hang out specifically for it, and I don't think it's really fair to them. Occasionally, I will make it where people can win when they're not present, right? Occasionally, I do that, but most of the time, you got to be present to win. And I try not to make it go too long. I don't do it at the end of the stream. I do it usually periodic to the stream. During Christmas time, I was literally giving away games every 5 minutes. We got to a point where we had so much to give away that if I didn't literally give away stuff every 5 minutes, then I would not be able to give it all away. And I literally give away hundreds of games worth thousands of dollars. You missed that. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro, but a lot of my awesome community got a bunch of stuff. Bunch of stuff, thanks to my awesome supporters. Thanks to my amazing supporters as well. All right, so we got our trussing. I came back here for, what did I come back here for? For something. For something. What was it? Maybe repair kits would be a good one. I was going to drop some stuff off. That's what I was doing. I'm going to drop off all this excess stuff that I don't need right now. Feathers. I don't need wood frames now. Cement. Let's get my ammo back in here just in case. And again, I don't want to lose any of this stuff. I usually look at what I'm taking out of there. What can I lose and what can I not lose? If I lose the nail gun, I'd be pretty unhappy. If I lost the auger, I'd really be unhappy because then we wouldn't have an auger. But if I lost some of this other stuff like ammo or whatever, not too unhappy, but still, it definitely would be a bummer to lose that. Now, here's another thing. Actually, let me get some gas back here. Or actually, I think I have gas in my bike. Now, here's another thing to do at nighttime. Now, let's go ahead and check on my water. How am I looking? 95%. Check on my food. Looking good. Oh, 58%. Let's see if we got any kind of soup up in here. And again, now normally I would say, hey, everybody, come in here and sort all of this and whatever. But they get the night off. They get the rest of the time off from doing all of that. They can just throw it in there, and if somebody's looking for it, we've got plenty of resources now where they can go find it in the other base, or they can just look through here and find what they're looking for, right? We have a massive amount of resources, an insane amount of resources. But at this point, I want them just to go and have some fun. They earned it. They earned it all by going out there and work together as a team. Now, as a team, we basically have, like, we can make 600 of everything. We can make tons of ammo. We can make tons of weapons and items and things like that. We can go out and collect items. We have wrenches that are at max now. We have all those things through our amazing teamwork is what basically made it now. So people can just go out, scavenge, look for things that we need, like augers. They can go out and just explore and see what's out there, that kind of stuff. And that's what it was all about. That's what the teamwork server is all about, getting to this point, much like in Fallout 4. For a lot of you who watch me play Fallout 4, the whole point I find of what I'm doing is I get to a certain point where then I can start doing mega building really, really big structures, right? And that's what I like to do in that game. So I'm going to keep this stuff on me here, some bottled water. Probably don't. Did I take that off my bike? Let's go see. Let's go see. Uh-oh. Ah, you already maxed out turbo. Already maxed out turbos. Alright, now this is dangerous because these zombies run. Close that up. This mine? Yes. Okay. Always good to know which bike is yours. Alright, do I already got water in there? I do. Let's go ahead and max out that water. I don't need to take that much, though. Or actually, I'll just keep it with me. How's my gas looking? Let's refill it a little bit. Plenty of gas on me. Alright. Now, here's something to do at nighttime. While you're waiting, go look around. Because it's very hard for them to catch you while you're on your bike at nighttime. So if you've got nothing to do, wander around. Take a look around. Now, me, I've got my gamma turned way up because it gives me really bad eye strain when I have it turned way down. But, hey, if it's your thing, turn it down and be scared. Go for it. Now, I'm going to drive in this direction. I thought I saw some buildings in this direction. I want to see if there's another town over here. So I'm just going to kind of drive out this way and see what I run into. Now, as you can see, it's filling in while we're going. So, again, if you don't have anything to do at night, just get on your little motorbike. Make sure you got plenty of gas so you don't get stuck. Watch out for mobs coming out of nowhere. And let's go see what's out here. Oh, and I was right. And I was right. Looks like another town. Now, I'm going to get off my bike real quick. I'm going to look. Oh, yeah, I've never been there. Never been there. Let's go check out what's in this town. See, I thought I saw a building in this direction, but I've never been over here. Never been to this town. You guys can see it for the first time, just like me. Let's see what's here. Let's see what's here. Again, we're at a stage now where everybody can just have some fun, run around. The Brother Theater. What's up, Uncle Fred? Girls. Got a Jim's Cars. Those stuff. You got a passing gas. You got a bunch of cars there. Oh, we got a tower over that way. I love exploring and seeing what's in each little town. Fire station. Again, if something comes after me, I'll just speed up and drive away. Drive away. Am I Gone Funeral. Funeral home there. Another road up that way. Alright, so basically we found another town here. Kind of a bit smaller town than the one we found before. I miss doing this, by the way. Running over mobs. Run over mobs and running over animals. Great way to hunt. Great way to hunt is just get on your scooter and run over those animals and bam. That's totally a legit way. I don't know why they took that out. I've considered that a complete legit way to hunt. Just run stuff over. Run stuff over. It's called roadkill. Joe Bros Builders. There you go. Reminds me of Joe from BGG, right? Joe from Bearded Guys Gaming. Remind me of Joe. Those guys are so funny over there. They have such a good thing going over there. Makes me laugh every time I go over there. I'm in there like 2 seconds and I'm already laughing. That's what I love about their stream. Love that about their stream. I'm new to Twitch and 7 days, so still learning the fun stuff. Well, Turbo, that is part of the fun, I think, is learning stuff for the first time. I try not to do spoilers, but I do lots of tips here in the stream. And when I learn something, I pass it on to you because I'm learning as well. But I played a lot. It's not like it's my first day. It's not like my first day playing. So we've explored that a bit. Look at that. Look at the kind of weirdness of that mountain up there. Reminds me of those things in the Grand Canyon where they have all the houses in the side of the Grand Canyon. You've never seen that before? All right, so we kind of checked that out. And we can see some stuff in the distance over here. Again, sometimes I just want to go and explore and check stuff out. Explore the parts of the map. Now, if I was really thorough, I'd go to the very top of the map and just go back and forth and back and forth. But I think it takes away a little bit of the fun. I just like to get out on the road sometimes and go. And yes, I know, there's 10 million airdrops. Nothing I can do about it. They're broken. They busted. Look at all this rock in here. Plenty of rocks. That's for sure. Now, that's good for stone and iron. These little white rocks are great for everything else. Hey, look at this little house. Little house there. I'm just going to keep driving in this direction. Hope I don't fall in some water. Or into a hole. Now, there is caves in this version, by the way, in Alpha 16. Lots of caves and whatnot that you can run into. Watch out for that. Another house up here. Ooh, dodging the rocks. Dodging rocks. So basically, I'm just driving around at night. Driving around exploring. Now, very often, I spend most of my time in the base. And by the time we get to a point where I'm ready to get out of the base, basically, we've reset, right? So let's see. This looks like a town down here. Now, if you follow these roads, eventually they will lead to something. Now, will they always lead to cities? Not necessarily. They'll lead to, like, the traders. They will lead to different little houses. And occasionally, they'll lead to big, giant cities like this one. And it might be like, Kismet, oh, you found another city, bro. This is like a humongous city you found. Oh, we already found this one earlier. This is the one we've been through. So basically what I did is I just did like a big circle. So I went up here, ended up there, and then I came back. Or actually, I think I came back that way. So I kind of went up this way, come back around this way. So I find that the towns, notice how they're clustered together, right? They're kind of like clustered, which is very odd. Very odd that the big towns would be clustered together. And now we're ready to go back. Now that it's kind of daytime, let's go back and let's work on our thing we were working on. And again, I like to set it, but it looks like it's directly to the west here. Just going to drive straight down the road here. Straight down the road. And again, now we're at a point where everybody can just go and chill, right? They can go and chill. Everybody's got good armor. Everybody's got good weapons now. And we've got good ammo. And sometimes what happens in games like this, and I'm sure some of you have come across that, is whoa, look out, mines. You feel like you ran out of things to do. Me, I never run out of things to do. I never run out of things to do because there is just so much to do in this game. I mean, you can just do like an infinite amount of building. If you really want to. You can build your own giant towers. Now, what I'm doing is between this town and this other town over here is I'm building us kind of like a little sub base, and I'm building it from scratch. And I'm using some different materials this time. I'm using some rebar frames, as well as I am using some support frames, which you'll see here in just a second once I get closer. I'm going down the right. Am I going down the right road? Yes, I am. Okay. Always good to double check where you're at. All right, here it is. There we go. So I'm using some rebar frames and I'm using trusses to try to hold it up a bit easier, right? Yay, 100 subs. So as you can see, so I ran out of trusses, so I ran back to get my trusses. And we're going to go ahead again. We're doing lots of trial and error today. Oh, did I build that truss one? I built it one too low. One too low. And as you see here, build it out. Like so. All right, so we're basically building like a giant base up there out of trusses. All right, and this truss should be able to hold all of this heavy weight. Now, at any time, if it gets too heavy, what's going to happen is the whole thing is going to come down. Whole thing's going to come down. It's not going to just float there in air, though I have seen some but pre-existing buildings doing that. Oh, take my jacket off. I have seen some pre-existing buildings do that. So let's keep on going. So we built that side. And let's go ahead and finish off this corner. The Witch cheered 5. Thank you so much for coming in, dropping a little bit of bit love into the Dragon Chalice. Appreciate that big time. Appreciate it big time. From what I've read and heard, stable is a bit of ways off. Oh, really? Really? Yeah, I know they've been hitting us with a lot of updates. And if they update, all of this will just start over again, which I love a new adventure. I love to start over and watch how good that we do. We do even better every single time. It's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Hey kids, do you think the next update will be stable version, or do they think they'll be adding more? I think it'll be like an update more than I think it'll be stable. Aquatic Pimp also came in with some more Make It Rain. My mods will get that going on. Let me know when that's done in the mod chat. You are correct, right on the dot, Crazy. You're amazing. All right, everybody, if you're watching this on YouTube, watching this back, if you are enjoying the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It's up there somewhere, or down there, or somewhere over that way. Make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And what I will do is I will go ahead and make a cut here. Watch for the next section. It'll be back in just a second.